morning. Welcome, welcome. If you can see my hands, hello, welcome. My name's Liz, this is Guided by Angels, and this is a live Q&A with me today on this wonderful Wednesday. If you are watching this back with me later on as a replay, welcome. All you need to do is click anywhere during the replay and you'll receive an answer in the moment, something you need to know. It's not showing I'm live yet, as you can see. If you are watching this with me live right now and you can see me, hello, welcome, welcome. I can see Ling's in the house. Welcome, honey. Thank you for being here. There we go. I am live. Okay. And I'm hoping to be back on camera probably the end of next week. That's what I'm looking at the moment, okay, but not right now. So just have to bear with me for the waiters right now. It's okay, though. I'm still here. You can still hear me, and I'm excited for this live today. Okay, so I'm going to use various decks of cards today, whatever they guide me to. So we're going to do a message for the beautiful Ling. Says, morning Liz, what's next from SD to me, Ling? So let's bring in the written in the stars deck, okay? So what's next, okay? And I do appreciate you so much, honey, for being here first in and looking after the chat for me and everything you do. So thank you, thank you, thank you for being you. So what's next between you and ST? Soul family. So this could definitely be about people around the both of you assisting, you know, like you've got people around you helping you. For example, you're having this reading, you are connecting with people here, it helps to uplift you. And I feel the same thing's happening around him. So what I'm getting is it's like the right people around you both right now to learn, to receive the information you need, the guidance, the understanding. So if it, yeah, they give me a block. So if he's around people, don't get worried about that or kind of stressed about it because he's around the right people. So I feel that's what you need to know, okay? So what's his next action from him to you? Or what's he thinking about doing or what's on his mind? What's going on? Hey, Raluca, welcome, honey. ACC Lynn, welcome, welcome. He will open up, and this is what you're waiting for, you know. You're waiting for him to open up. You're waiting for him to tell you how he feels. You're waiting for him to take some kind of action, and he is going to do that. And I feel what you need to know is the people who are around him now are helping him to open up in that way. So I don't mean like he's opening up to other people. What I mean is everything he's experiencing is part of his journey to be able to open up. Remember, we get triggered by people, we get tested by people. So I feel that's kind of something you need to know. So what's your guidance in the situation? You've got the moon, so it's about looking beyond the physical and the illusion. It says, see through social media and the chaos of the world, look beyond the surface and it will reveal what's beneath his mask. Things are not always how they appear to be. Trust what you feel and know deep within, okay? You know deep within how he feels. And you've also got the 5 of ego. It says positive thinking creates positive results. There's always a lesson and a blessing. Look for the silver lining. Just want to pull one more card about what he's learning in this situation or what he's learning right now, because it's clear that something is, you know, he's learning something like you are too. Yeah, look at this. I'm walking away from all that no longer serves me. So the people around him right now are helping him to see what is no longer serving him. And that could be the people that he's around. I hope that helps, okay? Big welcome, Tony's in the house. Thank you for my donations coming in there. We got the beautiful Anne, Raluca and Fatima. Thank you for being here. We'll start with Anne then. Anne says, hi dear Meg, get a message from Frank and advice, dreaming vividly of him and feeling him very much. And that's a sign something's coming, okay? So what's the energy between the two of you right now? What's the energy between you and Frank right now? Earthly cycle. So there's a cycle being completed right now. And I feel this is like what's happened since he's left his marriage and what he's doing now. So it's like this earthly cycle. So I feel there's a completion of a cycle taking place. And this means the start of something new. So we've been talking about this, haven't we, last year, where you will come back together. Okay, so I feel like a cycle is wrapping up right now. That's what's going on between the two of you. So what does he want you to know? And that's why you're dreaming of him. Yeah, he's about to do something suddenly. Now, the fact that you're having a vivid dream about him is huge because that's a huge sign, okay, that something's going to happen soon. Now, it's going to be suddenly, spontaneously. So it will be when you don't expect it. So if you're expecting it right now, like as in looking at your phone or waiting, it won't happen. It's going to happen when you're distracted with something else or you're busy, okay? So get busy doing you, loving life, and then he's going to be doing something. They give me a block in the throat there. So what's the guidance for you? So I feel he's going to clear the air with you. Here we go. Guidance for you is they are miserable without you. So it may come across like, oh, everything's wonderful, okay. But he's actually miserable without you. Send him love in the 5D. Okay, so connect with him right now in the 5D and feel empowered in that way, you know. So what's going on with him? He's saying to you, I'm taking charge of my life. There you go. So he's going to do something suddenly. That's why you're dreaming about him. Things are aligning. The cycle is completing. I hope that helps, okay? Raluca, thank you for the donation, honey. Can I have guidance for me as a divine feminine, please, and a message from DM? So what's the message coming through for you as a divine feminine? What do you need to know? You've got the Hanged Man and you've got the Devil. So this is about you overcoming your fears, your struggles, your, you know, the things that make you flop around. So the angels are reminding you today that the delay creates the way. So spend this time in solitude thinking about what you want, journaling, going within you to refresh and replenish your energy. And then you don't let the fear mess with your head. Okay, so it says, don't let your fear mess with your head. Calm your mind and the chaos will pass. So it's very likely you'll be picking up on his energy, his fears, his chaos, his struggles, and that can affect you. And I'm seeing the angel wings there as angel wings, that you're being protected as well. So what's the energy between the two of you? What's the energy between the two of you? What's the energy between the two of you? Got physical separation. So it's meant to be that way right now, that you're in physical separation. Remember, the delay is creating the way. So this is showing you it's supposed to be happening this way. So again, you can trust the process. What's he want you to know? Yeah, he has a plan. So he has a plan right now. He sees you as his long-term future. So he's saying, I have a plan. I see you as my long-term plan. So you're his long-term plan, okay? And he's saying he wants to be your only love. And now we've got 2 sixes here, which is also about ego and fear. And this could also be something happening over the next 6 weeks, 6 months. You know, June could be significant as well. So if he could say anything to you right now, what would it be? Let's bring in the eternal messages. What would it be? Straight out. Give me a block there again. So this is what block is block. This is what he's not saying. He's saying, I feel like something is missing without you around. That's how he's feeling. And he's working through that right now. But there needs to be physical separation because there's a healing going on. So what do the angels want you to know right now as a divine feminine? What's the guidance for you as a divine feminine, which we already know? We've just had the messages coming out. We just want one extra card for you. What else do you need to know? You've got crystal cave trust. So your guidance is to get crystal clear on the fact that God has a plan for you, that he has a plan, that you can trust the process. They showed me the amethyst in there as well. So you may want to use amethyst. That will connect you more with your psychic senses. But get crystal clear. And cave is about going within as well. That's solitude. So you're meant to be spending this time with you right now to find peace. I hope that helps, okay? Fatima, thank you for the donation, honey. Message from F. What does F want you to know? What does F want you to know? What does F want you to know? He's saying to you, I feel your presence driving me forward. So he feels you all around him right now. So you may have been connecting through the 5D, or you've been connecting with him in some powerful way. And he's also feeling the consequences of his choices and actions. So whatever life he's living right now, he's not really happy there. He knows he's made a choice or a decision, or he's taken an action step, and he's feeling the struggle with that. And he can feel you all around you. So your connection on the 5D is very strong right now. So what's the energy of the connection? What's the energy of the connection? You've got romantic cycle and committed relationship. So he wants to be in a committed relationship with you, but with that being in reverse, I feel that's what's being manifested. And if he is in anything right now he needs to release, I feel that will shift, okay? So it could be something stopping him from being in that committed relationship with you, but it doesn't mean the feelings aren't there or the intention isn't there. So I do feel it will shift into another cycle, like a romantic cycle as ahead, that will move into a committed relationship. Just want to get a timing on this. Any timings you got? Well, first of all, you got the moon. Things are not what they seem, so you've got to look through the physical illusion, you know, because he is going to reach out and communicate. But again, there's delays. So I feel they're not giving me a timeline on this either. So I feel you've just got to be patient with the when and have faith in what will be, because I feel you will be together. You know, you will have a romantic cycle together. This is going to come back around. You just got to have faith in the when. The angels say, focus on feeling graceful and beautiful. Remember, he sees you that way. He sees you as very beautiful, very graceful. Be like the swan on the water, graceful, calm, and relaxed, allowing, instead of flapping around and worrying. But focus on you lifting your vibration, feeling good, things you find beautiful, things in the world that you find beautiful. Be more present and things will shift forward. I hope that helps, okay? Tiffany, thank you for the donation, honey. Message from my person's higher self, okay? So what does your person want to say to you from their higher self? I'm in love with you, my divine feminine. That's what they want to say to you. They're in love with you, and they know that you are their divine feminine, and they are changing their life for the better. So their higher self wants you to know they're doing what's right, okay? Let me pull you a card from the Stag Tarot. What's your person's higher self want you to know? They are inspired by you and inspired by your strength and the person you are. So keep doing what you're doing because it's guiding them forward. And what's the message from your higher self? Seven of Passion. You are the one that they are meant to be with. So never doubt that fact, okay? Because it is a fact. So focus on your passions, enjoy your life, and know that what's meant to be in your life will always find a way. I hope that helps, okay? Izzy, thank you for the donation. Reconciliation with S timelines. What do you need to know about your reconciliation with S? So I love that because you're saying reconciliation with S timelines. It's like you know you're going to come back together. And that's powerful because that creates a change, okay? So, and I know you've put a question mark, but I feel you do know you're going to come back together. So first of all, you're going to know because you're going to see 777. So this is definitely something you're manifesting right now. You're creating magic by believing and having faith, okay? They're saying faith as well. So like your strength, your power. Faith is about you knowing your worth and standing strong and knowing who you are. So I know you've put a question mark, but you know there will be. You've got to release that doubt. I do feel you do know deep inside. So if you're seeing 777 right now, that's already your sign that you're manifesting this, okay? You just got to surrender. So you've got to let go. You need to let go. Letting go doesn't mean moving on. It means surrendering the when, letting go, giving it to God, having faith. This could be something manifesting over the next 4 to 7 weeks or 4 to 7, which is April to July. They give me fear. Yeah, you got to let go of the fear of the when. You're going to start seeing 777 when this is about to happen, okay? But you must let go. You must give it to God. You must have faith. And that's what I'm connecting with. So what's the energy between the two of you right now? You've got new insight. So you're both gaining clarity right now, new insight. That's why you're not together at this moment, because you're learning lessons, he's learning lessons, you know, they're learning lessons. So you're coming into an awareness that you haven't had before. So you're going to do things in a new way when you do reconcile. So I do feel you're going to reconcile, yes. You just got to surrender and give it to God. So what does your person want to say to you? What do they want to say? And they're saying to you, look at this. Their actions will show you the truth. So they will take action. Night of Action is also an energy around March time, okay? So I feel they are feeling very passionate about you. And they're working up to speaking their truth. They're just deep in thought right now about it. You're the Hermit. So I feel March could be a significant turning point. But something's happening really between now and July. I hope that helps, okay? Sonu, thank you for the donation, honey. What is there in Malar's mind and art for Sunita? Okay, so how is he feeling about you? What love, relationship, guidance? So how is he feeling? Straight out. Saying to you, I know you're the only one that satisfies my soul. So regardless of how the circumstances are, your person knows that you satisfy them because you're coming up as the Empress there. So they know you're the one they belong with, the one they're meant to be with. That's how they feel about you. Okay, so he's saying, you satisfy my soul. So it's not just about satisfying the body or anything else, the mind. It's the soul. He's drawn to you in a soul way. He feels it's a soul level connection. So what else do you need to know? What's the energy between the two of you right now? Hey, Victor, welcome, honey. Thank you for being here. Yeah, romantic cycle. How's he feeling about your romantic? There's a romantic cycle coming in. Doors are starting to open, okay? What else do you need to know? What's the guidance for you? You've got find your inner power through prayer, and that will give you strength. So call on Archangel Michael. You are going to come back together. Okay, you got reunion there. So I do feel he's deep in thought about you right now, thinking about you. So you're going to come back together soon. This could be within 6 days of watching this, 6 weeks, June at the latest, okay? So you got to pray right now and give it to heaven. Just want to get you one more card from your angels. What else do you need to know? What else do you need to know? Okay, that's your card. You've got beauty. So he feels that you are very beautiful. He's attracted to your beauty, your light, the person you are. So you must believe in yourself and know your own worth here. And that will move everything forward. So focus on feeling beautiful within yourself, your inner beauty, which means you feel lighter, more attractive to the world because you're seeing the beauty in the world. So when you're feeling that way, when you see everything as beautiful, you are too. I hope that helps, okay? Love yourself more, the same. Mariana, thank you for the donation, honey. M's messages and will I move to ES with my kids this year? Okay, what does M want to say to you? What does M want to say? Just know that I'm obsessed with you. So no matter how it seems on the surface, he is obsessed with you. He can't stop thinking about you. You're constantly in his mind. You live in his head rent-free. Okay, so he's obsessed with you. What else does he want to say to you? What else does he want to say? Flying out. He's saying to you, look at that, the sun. Not surprised that's come out when he's saying he's obsessed with you. I know my true happiness is with you because it's always felt right with you. So you're the warmth and the sun. So this is reminding you to shine your light bright. So are you going to move to ES with your kids this year? Are you going to move? You've got, first of all, you've got real partnership, true love coming out the Two of Cups. So you could actually move. This could be something to do with them as well. Because obviously true love. So the fact that the Two of Cups has come out, this is a huge message about partnering up with someone you love. So this could also be a sign that you're moving with M or something's happening within the relationship. So the move could be connected with him in some way, okay? Are you going to move with your kids this year? So you've got coming through progress. So I feel yes, and you've got home and family. Look at that, creating a life together. So I feel this is the right decision, whatever it is. There's progress being made. And something's happening between March and October. So I feel March to October is a timeline. I do feel the answer is yes, it's the right decision. And it could even bring the partnership in. I hope that helps, okay? Laurie Wu, thank you for the donation, honey. Message from Orlando and feelings and intentions and next move. So what's the energy between you and Orlando? Straight out. You've got divine intervention, shift focus. I feel the message here is the angels are assisting. You just need to shift your focus right now back to you. And I feel that he's focusing, he's changing things. He could be, if he does shift work, he could be focused on that right now. So he could be focused on work or some kind of shift that he's doing. I'm feeling that like a shift as in a work shift, not as in him shifting his intention. I feel that's some kind of shift he's doing. But I feel there's something going on behind the scenes there. So the angels are helping. But you need to shift your focus to yourself and obviously your own life as well. So don't get me wrong, I'm not saying you were like just thinking about him, but I feel that it's also about you, remember. So what's his intentions and next move? He needs your light and love, okay? He needs your patience and your light right now. So you've got to be very patient with this situation. Be patient, be trusting. Trust in God, trust in you. I don't know if you watched the members reading I shared for today, yesterday. The lover's path from your perspective. I feel that would help if you watch that, if you haven't already. So we've got, don't let your mind deceive you with the ego. The ego is causing problems in your own mind right now. So you've got to move beyond your ego right now, okay, to see the truth. You know the truth. You know he just needs time. So what's his next move? Let's bring this deck in. What's his next move? So he's saying, I know you're my twin flame. So I feel he's doing some kind of research, and I've been hurt by love before to let go of the past. So I feel he's still going through a healing right now. So next move isn't actually coming through because I feel he needs a bit more time. He said, I am letting go of negative thinking and I am here to do great things. So I feel he's preparing for something, okay? So surrender, give it to God and have faith. I hope that helps, okay? Micah, thank you for the donation. Message guidance for me, please, for next week. Thank you. So what's the guidance for Micah, please, angels, for next week? 2 cards flying out. First of all, you've got knowledge and you've got air. You've actually got a few cards here as well, but I feel this is the main one. So I feel over the next week, you're going to be gaining lots of knowledge. Things are going to feel easier for you. You're going to feel like you're moving into calmer water. So if you've been through a struggle or some battles or things have felt hard, they're going to get easier. It's like whatever's been causing you a challenge, like whatever you've been in your head about or whatever's been up in the air, you're now gaining the knowledge about it. So I feel you're feeling a lot clearer moving forward. You've also got manifesting dreams. So the water spirit is saying if you let go and go with the flow, your dreams are going to manifest. So you could see big signs of this week coming, like you could see 777, or you could see a preview of something you want, or you could have a dream about it. You've got focus as well, so make sure you are focused. I talk about laser focus in today's daily angel reading, Wizard of the Woods. Okay, so this is you being the manifester and creating your reality. It's also about you perhaps going for walks and doing things out in nature that calms your mind, and that's going to expand things in the summer. So I feel between now and the summertime, your dreams are manifesting. That's what you need to know. And this week coming, you're going to have signs about it. I hope that helps, okay? Patty, thank you for the donation. What messages are coming through for me? So what's the message for Patty, please? You've got grace. And this is the wise woman of the grove. So I feel what you need to remember is you are wise. You are an old soul. You are strong. You know, you've gained knowledge too. So whenever you've been through, it's made you stronger, more peaceful, more patient. You have the power to find peace within. They give me fear. So let go of your fear and focus on grace. Focus on being at ease with where you are, being at peace with the process of the journey, finding yourself, knowing your own worth and value. What else do you need to know? You've got, whatever is going on in love for you, you bring each other back to life, okay? You bring out the inner child in each other. So this could also be you spending time with people that make you feel good, you know, that bring out your inner child, that don't stress you out, that when you feel like you're being brought back to life, you may feel that way right now. So I feel there's like a resurrection. This could also be a message about reunion, coming back together with someone from the past or a lover you're connecting with. This could be a person. And someone's going to connect with you who may be concealing their feelings. So they may be concealing their feelings right now from you, but they know that you're, you know, the one that brings them back to life. So if someone's concealing the feelings around you, they're going to open up. Just give them time, okay? And you may be working on opening your heart again right now, because maybe you can hold your heart back, or you got hurt, or you went through some pain. So I feel this is also a healing time for you too. I want to bring in as well, I want to bring in one of these. They give me a little block in the throat there. So it could be some blocks in communication. You've got, you deserve the world, but you must be willing to wait for it. So affirm that. I deserve the world and I'm willing to wait for it. Now, this don't affirm that you waited, actually. You know, this isn't an affirmation deck. This is like an oracle I created. But if you affirm, I deserve the world, because you do. Just make sure you're willing to wait for it. In other words, don't try and force it or rush it. Be at peace with the process. I hope that helps, okay? We got Gypsy, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi Liz, I've changed my profile pic and I wonder if JJ has looked at it or checks if I've been online. I wonder if he's happy and single or not. So he's saying he will open up to you. So I feel definitely he's going to come back or open up, or you're going to, you know, have some kind of future together. He's gaining strength right now. So whatever he's doing, whoever he's with or not with, or whatever he's got going on, and I will connect with that. I just want to see this first. He's saying, I am finding the strength and courage to speak my truth to you, to make my move towards you. So he's becoming brave enough to start again. So I feel he wants a fresh slate with you, a new beginning. That's what I'm connecting with there. And he's finding the strength to do that. So he is going to open up to you, okay? He feels trapped in a karmic cycle. Now, this isn't necessarily in a relationship. It could be something karmic is going through, fear or some kind of stress, some kind of struggle. And he's manifesting a future with you. And that means he's thinking about you constantly. So whatever karmic thing he's in, okay, because karmic can also be like being trapped in your own life or being trapped in your own mind or getting in your own way. He is manifesting a future with you because he's thinking about you constantly. Because you're his true love. So he wants you to know that you're his true love, okay? And he's miserable without you, okay? He's not happy. You're saying, is he happy? He's miserable without you. He's fed up, okay? He's feeling stressed out as well. And he's going to fight for you when the time is right. So he is coming forward towards you. So as he's seen your profile picture or checked you out online, we've got, he's right now he's holding back because he needs to be able to give equally to you. Okay, so I feel that he's trying to hold himself back from you as he checked your profile. He's severing ties with things first. I feel he's possibly seen it. Okay, it's just he's trying to hold himself back. I feel like he finds it very hard to hold himself back from you, and that's what he struggles. So he tries to stay away from your socials as much as he can because it causes him pain. But I feel that sometimes he can't help himself. Okay. So I feel he's wanted to look at it, okay? It's very likely he has. They're not giving me a clear yes or a no because I feel you've just got to trust. And also ask yourself the question, why have you changed your profile picture? Have you done it for you or have you done it to get a reaction? Okay, why are you doing that? Because obviously this is about you doing things for yourself as well. So there could be a karmic partner around him. Not necessarily a lover though. It could be like someone who is karmic too, like a friend, a family member. Because I'm not really feeling anything romantic around him. But if there is someone romantic around him, he's already cut ties with that person in his head. Oh my goodness me, that squirrel's running across just got my attention. The squirrel running across the bush, the top of the hedge there. So squirrels are gatherers. So whatever he's been going through with other people, he's been gathering information, knowledge, learning, growing, so he can give equally to you. I just want to get a clear message on if he's looked at your... where's the deck? It's right here. It's underneath my... there we go. Let me just change what my tablet's on. There we go. So yes or no, please, angels, as he looked at your profile. We've got let go. They're not giving you a clear yes or a no because you're not meant to know. It says go have fun and forget about it for now. So don't worry about it. If he has, he has. If he hasn't, he hasn't. It doesn't matter. He's still thinking about you and manifesting a future with you. I hope that helps, okay? Cece, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz Guidance. Should I take a job on Friday? It pays me less than another one. I already booked that's chaotic and exhausting with one person incompetent. They're at their job, guidance on love. Well, obviously, if it's stressing you out, you don't want to be doing it. Okay, do you? Let me just sort my tablet out. Hang on, it was flying there. There we go. It was moving. So let's ask the yes or the no. Okay, clear message, please. Should you take this job on Friday? Or Friday, whatever it is. You've got consider. So they're saying it's up to you. 2 or more options may soon present. So there could be another option coming up. There may be something else, another opportunity coming up. So you've got to consider it. You've got to think, does this work for me? Is it right for me? Do what your gut is telling you to do. Not because of money. Okay, consider. Something you can consider. Okay, but there may be something else that pops up too. See how the angels are very crafty? They're saying, well, really, you've got free will. It's up to you. Don't rely on us to tell you what to do. You have to trust your intuition, okay? So, guidance on love and a message from Jake. What does Jake want you to know? What does Jake want you to know? So, Jake is saying to you, I'm protecting this connection. So, when you're not together, there's a protection taking place. He's saying, I really hate not communicating as much as I want to. So he wants to communicate. He's just protecting the connection. So that means he's not in the right energy yet. He said, I reminisce on the time spent with you. So he is doing a lot of deep thinking about you. And he said, I've been astral projecting to you. So he's connecting with you from the other side. He's connecting with you through dreams or telepathy or signs or syncs. That's how he's connecting with you right now because it's not the right time to be physically together. So good news and great things are on the horizon. So keep the faith and check in with your intuition, which is what we've just said, and your inner child. Do things that make you feel fun and capable and strong and playful instead of being stressed out or serious. I hope that helps, okay? Priyanka, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi dear, how are you? Good, thank you. Be better when I'm on camera again. Can I know Vivek's recent feelings for me and any action from his side? So what's going on with Vivek? What's happening with him? Okay, I've been receiving your telepathic messages, so I feel that he's been communicating with you telepathically through songs or signs or readings, and he's letting you know that. So he may not feel ready to actually reach out right now, but he is sending you signs that he's thinking of you, and you are still connected. What's any next action from his side? He's doing a lot of thinking. He's manifesting, so he's not really ready to take action because he's in his head, he's planning, he's processing. So he is manifesting a future with you. It is what he wants and what he's thinking about. And because he's visualizing it and thinking about it, obviously the universe is creating it. So just understand that even if there's no physical action right now, he is wanting that with you. And that's what is being manifested. You just need to give it a bit more time, okay? We just see what the energy is between the two of you right now. What's the energy between the two of you? You've got, again, romantic cycle. So another cycle is about to begin. I've got Valentine's Day as significant here. I hope that helps, okay? Natalia, thank you for the donation, honey. Alice, any message from Grayson? Straight out. My nerves have been getting the best of me. Give me a chance. So I feel he's trying to find the nerve to come forward and say to you, can we have a chance at this? Can I have another chance? But his nerves are getting the best of him, so he's checking out. Okay, he wants to take action. Give me a block. He wants to communicate. They give me that throat chakra tickle there. However, he's nervous. So he's nervous about what to do or what will happen. So he may be afraid of you rejecting him. What else does he want to say? Yeah, strength. He's finding the strength and courage to speak his truth and make his move, okay? He's becoming brave enough to start again. So he wants a chance with you and he's getting the courage up to tell you. So what's your guidance at this time? What's your guidance? Death. You are transforming and evolving every day. And so is your life. A significant change is underway. So I feel this death card is about the new year. It's about the end of the old you and the new you. And it's how you're transforming. So you're not the same person he remembers because you've outgrown that person. You're a stronger, wiser, more successful version of yourself. So you keep shining bright because that's attracting it. And they give me a tickle in the throat. When it's a tickle, it's like something is about to happen. I hope that helps, okay? Karina with a C, thank you for the donation, honey. Angel message, please. So what's the angel message for you? Flying out. Oh my goodness me, 3 cards flying out. Wow. So the first card you've got is Bluebell Fairy, gratitude. So the angels want you to work on gratitude right now. Raising your vibration, doing focused gratitude every day. Thinking about all the things you have to be grateful for first thing in the morning, all through the day, and then before you go to bed, because that will ensure that you wake up in gratitude. So focus on your blessings, the magical things you've got going on in a very focused way. And that will lift your vibration up and bring in a renewal. So maybe that's what you're doing right now, and you're feeling there's a renewal. So the frog spirit is like the fool. It's like taking a leap of faith forward. So I feel this is definitely also about this new year. Perhaps you get excited about the new year. Like yesterday, I did a little bit of work in the morning and then I went and did my food shopping because it's freezing today. It's icy out there. And I come home and I just cleaned in here. This is my office. I just cleaned it. I mean, like clean properly. Like I moved everything around, tidied everything, dusted, hoovered, got rid of things I didn't need. And it took me about 6 hours and it felt amazing. It was hard work, but it was worth it. And I feel this is what I'm connecting with from you, like clearing things out, getting ready, preparing. It's like you're getting ready for the new. And this could be what we're all being guided to do as we prepare for the fire horse, okay? So I feel like between now and the 17th of February, this is what we're doing, clearing the clutter, getting ready, preparing. It's like you're getting ready for a new phase of your life and you've got courage. So I feel your person is definitely finding the courage to make a move or do something, and you're going to feel that. So the stronger you feel, the better you are. So call on Archangel Michael to give you courage to get through what you're going through. Maybe you're feeling very courageous right now. You may be feeling stronger, but there's definitely a renewal coming in, and it's all happening through gratitude. I hope that helps, okay? Catty, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, can you tell me about how DM is going with his karmic? Does he have a message for me? What's going on with his karmic, okay? What's going on with his karmic right now? Well, he's saying to you that what he spent Christmas with that person, and he's saying this is our last Christmas together. Okay, so it feels like at Christmas, isn't this interesting? It's a karmic deck, Christmas cards come out. Christmas made him realise a lot, okay? He was like, I can't do another Christmas with you. It has to be our last Christmas together. I don't want to be here again this time next year. So I definitely feel that Christmas was eye-opening. And that's why perhaps he couldn't be around you. So I feel Christmas created a block or a delay that he couldn't be around you because of Christmas time. This person is also very controlling. And he feels like he's lost all his confidence in that relationship because that person is very controlling, okay? It doesn't matter how it seems to you. This is what's going on behind closed doors. Because he's saying to this karmic partner, you don't own me, so stop thinking that you do. So it feels like this karmic partner is very controlling in some way. Perhaps takes control of the situation in her own way. And that makes him feel like he's a shadow of himself. And they give me a block, so I feel he's got to find his confidence again. And that's probably another reason why he isn't making any changes at this particular moment, because he's trying to find his confidence again. Yeah, and he knows they want different things. He said, I want things that you don't want, and you want things that I don't want. This isn't to you, this is to the karmic energy. Okay, so it feels like they want different things, but the thing he's struggling with is, because he's been in that relationship for an amount of time, and he's lost his sense of identity, he's feeling like he isn't confident. So if he felt strong right now, I mean, he may come across to you like he's the most confident person in the world, but inside he's insecure. And I feel that if he was feeling really confident right now, he'd already have left, okay? So what's his dark struggle? I don't want to mess you around. So the reason why he's perhaps being quiet with you or holding himself back from you is he doesn't want to mess you around. He doesn't want to let you down. He doesn't want to hurt you. So I feel he needs to take care of his situation first, okay? So what's his message to you? And that's the honouring path. That's a good thing. He's saying to you, he's speaking to you through songs, okay? So he's sending you messages and music, which I feel you're aware of. And the whole twin flame stuff scares him. So he gets scared by the intensity of the connection and what it all means. And he said, I do talk about you. So he may have had a conversation about you with someone he trusts, okay? And he's saying telepathically communicate with me. So he feels like right now he's not able to communicate, or he's not able to open up the way he wants to. But that's something to do with what's happened over Christmas, okay? So I do feel that will start shifting anyway in the Aquarius season. I hope that helps, okay? And then he said, what advice does Spirit have for me? So this is still for Katia. So what advice does angels have for you? 8 of ego. Until he's free, take yourself out of the equation. Now, that doesn't mean you move on or you stop communicating. Or it means you just focus more on your own life. It says focus on gratitude and self-love and free yourself of any toxic habits or things that keep you stuck. So think about what you need to let go of in your own life and deal with that. Find and enjoy your freedom. So let him free himself up. Let the cycle end naturally and you focus on you. I just want to see what the, the situation is. Yeah, always one. Remember, you were always one, and he feels that too. Because remember, he's saying this twin flame stuff scares me. So he does feel that deep within that you are one. And remember, that's the truth. You are always one, no matter what the circumstances are. I hope that helps, okay? Terry, thank you for the donation, honey. What is my DM thinking and feeling about me and us? Does he want to see me talk? Does he want to see you and talk? So first he's saying to you, I've been subliminal with how I feel about you. So he may not have told you exactly how he feels about you, but he's shown you in other ways, whether it's through music or a sign or a synchronicity or a look or, you just know you do know how he feels, even if he hasn't perhaps told you. But he is telling you in other ways, okay? That's what he wants you to know. And that could even be like sharing things on social media or, how like they showed me in Ghost who is he? Is it Molly or Sam? One of them says ditto instead of I love you. It's like they're being subliminal with the way they feel. And that's where I'm connecting with. Was it Sam who said ditto? So I haven't seen that film for years, but they're just giving me that in my mind. So what else does he want to say to you? He's saying, I want to be loyal to you. So that's what he wants, okay? He wants to be loyal to you. And he's saying, I'm about to take action and move forward. Okay, so he's about to do something. He could reach out, turn up, or do something really fast. Now, the Chariot is an energy of July in Cancer season. So this could even be something that really moves forward during the Cancer season, which is June, July, or something that starts shifting now, okay, between now and then. So I feel you're just going to have faith that it is going to happen. You are going to come together and, you know, it is going to work out because he does want to be loyal to you. And that could be what he's processing right now as well. So what's the guidance for you? What's the guidance for Terry? Guidance is 7 of Passion. Never be afraid to go for what you want and always be true to your heart. And I feel he's very inspired by you because you do go for what you want. Maybe you've gone for him in that way, you know, and you've stood up for what you believe in and spoke your truth even when it's hard, and he's very inspired by you. So I feel he wants to do that with you. You know, he does want to talk, but he wants to be open and honest with you when he does. And remember, you are sexy and you must know it because he knows it. Okay, so you are sexy. You're coming up as the Queen of Wands. You are sexy and you must know it. In other words, love yourself, trust yourself, and be yourself. They are drawn to you magnetically when you know your own value. You remember you have sex appeal and you value yourself. Okay, let me just do a card for, is he going to talk to you? Because obviously he is. Well, I know that's what you want to know. A chapter will complete first. So he's got to complete a chapter first. Something is completing. And then he's going to talk openly and honestly with you. So I feel that's what you need to know. It's like he's tying something up. And then he's going to be coming forward. I hope that helps, okay? GR, thank you for the donation. My mods will time this person out. There we go. GR, thank you for the donation, honey. I feel Ray's energy close by as he's spying on me. So if you feel he is, trust in that, okay? So you've got reunion. Look at this. He wants to come back to you. The fact that this card's come out is huge because he's saying to you, we are going to reunite. I am going to come back to you. So he's thinking about you right now, reminiscing. The Six of Cups is, you know, going over the past, and he could be looking at pictures of you as well. Like, I feel you're just connecting with the fact that he is around, okay, around you energetically, and there's going to be a new beginning, a new chapter. So I do feel something is about to happen, and that's why you can feel his energy close. So what does he want to say to you? So I feel, in other words, yes, he is spying on you in his own way. What does he want you to know? He's saying, yeah, look at this, he's ready to talk. Stag of love, okay, he wants to talk to you. So he feels ready to talk. Now, whether he takes the action step is whether he gets the nerve, okay? But I do feel at this moment he's thinking about it. So what's the energy of the you know, the connection right now? What do you need to know? He's struggling with his words. He doesn't quite know how to word a message, or he doesn't quite know how to start the conversation. Yeah, the Kundalini is rising. You're going to feel that as well. So lots of chemistry, desire. You know, he's still drawn to you. He's still attracted to you. He still wants you. He still fantasizes about you. And you're going to feel that. Either give me a block. He definitely wants to clear the air. So he could flirt. He could come in with a text, like a flirty text. But you've got to see beyond that because he really does want to communicate. I hope that helps, okay? Anjuan, thank you for the donation, honey. Anjuan says, where's your question? There you are. Any message from DM today? So what does your DM want to say to you today? So your DM is saying to you, I know we're being spiritually guided. Okay, so he feels it. He feels pulled to you. He feels drawn to you. He feels like you're the one. He's saying to you, I'm planning to surprise you. So he's planning what to do next. There's going to be a surprise coming in. So something's going to happen when you don't expect it. And he's being guided to act. He's being guided to come towards you. So he's planning something in his head, okay? What else do you need to know? He's saying to you, I want to level up for you. So he could be thinking about that as well, how he can level up for you, how he can be with you properly. They're giving me fear. Oh, there's some fear he's releasing to make this happen. So what's your guidance right now? Guidance for you is your frustration is their frustration. So if you're feeling a bit frustrated, it's because he is too. And he may be frustrated because he wants to take action. He's got a plan, but he may be taking his time about it. So cleanse your sacral chakra, or go for a walk, or do some physical exercise because it will help you. Because you're going to feel all this desire. You may be getting a bit angry because it's frustration. It's that desire to do something. And I feel he's also frustrated because he doesn't feel good enough for you. He feels like he needs to level up for you and he's struggling. Okay, so give him a bit of time to come forward and put this plan into action. I hope that helps, okay? And Wish right now, thank you for the donation. DM's feelings he came in a dream. That's beautiful because that shows he's going to do something. Okay, it shows he's going to take action towards you. It shows you connecting. So what's his message in his situation? So what's going on? Straight out, he's saying he knows you're going to be together. So the Knight of Power, the Knight of Pentacles is eventual positive outcome. It's that you're going to be together in the end, okay? Slow going, yes, because lessons are being learned. But this is about knowing you will be together. And that's how he feels. He knows it. He knows it in his heart and soul that you're going to be together. You just got to let go of the fear around it. So what else do you need to know? What else do you need to know? You've got, yeah, look at this. Shift your focus, okay? The angels want you. I'm going to obviously connect with what's going on with him. But I feel the message for you is you need to shift your focus. And that's why you've got soul family. That's why you've got us here on Guided by Angels. That's why you've got people around you who can help you. So you can shift your focus onto your own family or things you're doing in your own life. So the angels want you to shift your focus away from him and put your focus onto things you're doing in your own life because that will speed the process up. So what's going on with his girlfriend or what do you need to know about that? Yeah, look at this. The end of a cycle, enough's enough. So something is in the way. So obviously that situation is in the way right now. It's a block. Causing a problem, but he knows enough's enough. He's got to end that cycle. So he is planning on ending that cycle. This could end within the next 10 weeks or so. October at the latest, okay, but I feel it's sooner than that. But you've got to let go. The more you stress, the more you think, the more you try and control, the longer it will take. That's why they give me October as the furthest timeline. But if you can shift your focus back to you, that's going to move everything forward. But I don't feel that relationship is happy because he's saying enough's enough. And that comes through in, I'm not sure if it was in the DM check-in I did yesterday. What day are we on today? Yeah, it'll be yesterday because I'm just looking at my diary because I'm not that far in front. Because obviously with me being off camera, I'm only recording a few days in front because as soon as I can, be back on camera, I will be on my readings. So I haven't yet. I'm doing it today. I was just looking at my schedule here. I'm doing the DM check-in today for Saturday. So the one that the one that I did before was about enough's enough. I'm sure that was what came through. I hope that helps, okay? Priyanka, thank you for the donation. Attach today's feelings for Priyanka and how does he see me? So how does he feel about you and how does he see you? He feels like you're very intuitive. He's very inspired by you, the way you are as a person because you feel things and you know things. It's like he feels like you're mysterious and he loves the secretive element about you. When you're perhaps being a bit of a mystery, it turns him on, it excites him. But he knows he's being guided to you. He feels it deep within. Okay, he feels it in his intuition, in his higher self, that you are his person. What else does he want to say? Yeah, no, we're being spiritually guided. That's the same message. Okay, which is about intuition. He said, I have a lot of gratitude for you. He's very grateful for you. He's very grateful you came into his life. He's very grateful that you care about him. He's very grateful for you. And he is planning something to surprise you. Something's going to happen without you knowing about it, or there's going to be a surprise communication, or he's going to do something without you without you expecting it. So I feel this planning to surprise you is like something's going to happen when you don't expect it. So the more you focus on you, the more you work on you, obviously the better things will be. So how does he see you? What do you need to know about that? Flying out. Okay, he sees you as someone who goes with the flow. He doesn't see you perhaps the way you see yourself, because you may see yourself as a bit of a stress head, or you worry, or he doesn't see you that way. He sees you as someone who's very flowing, someone who's very graceful, someone who's very kind, gentle, someone who allows things to happen. And he's thinking about that right now. So he's thinking about how to move towards you. That's what you need to know. That is what I'm telling you. And he's saying today's feelings, that's what you need to know. Okay? So I can only tell you what the angels are coming through. You can't control what I'm saying. Okay? It is today's feelings. What do you think I'm connecting with yesterday or a year ago? Very strange, okay? Because that is what he wants you to know now, okay? Okay, Wish right now, thank you for the donation. How long can I be employed and paid at the farm club? Okay, how long? Let's bring in the Gilded Tarot. How long can you be employed and paid at the farm, at the club? Okay. Well, first of all, at the farm, there's some kind of deception around this, okay? So you may not be seeing something clearly. At the club, you've got focus. It feels like what I've connected with is that I'm getting more energy towards the club than the farm. So from a timing perspective, this could be, with the farm, this could be something to do with 7 weeks, okay? There is no timeline with the club. So I feel the focus is on the club. Put your focus on the club, and that's where there's going to be more success, or things are going to work out perhaps the way you want them to. I feel there's more struggle around the farm. That's what I've got coming through. I hope that helps, okay? Jack, thank you for the donation, honey. Guidance me on my twin flame journey. So what's the guidance for you? The guidance for you is to know that they are focusing on, this is your person, they are focusing on work and leveling up for you. So you must let them find their way and make yourself number one priority. So the angels want you to work on you right now. Making yourself number one, doing things you enjoy, finding your power, and letting your person find their way to you in their own time. Because they are busy focusing on healing themselves and doing what they need to do to be able to be in a relationship with you. And that could come across as they're busy with work or they're doing other things, but they are doing what they need to do. So what does your person want you to know? Yeah, they hate wearing a mask. So they could be wearing a mask in their life right now, and they hate that. So they're trying to find the way out of that, and their intuition is guiding them. So what you need to be aware of is that your twin is being guided by angels, being guided by their higher self, being guided by their intuition to do what's right and to remove that mask and come forward. So you don't need to control the situation because there's divine intervention there. Let's get one more card. What is your person taking control of? Obviously, we know that they hate wearing the mask, and that's what they are dealing with. So your person's saying, I am loyal to you. Look at that, I am loyal. So regardless of how things seem, their heart and soul is loyal to you. Okay, and they want you to know that. Everything else is illusion. I hope that helps, okay? Wish right now, thank you for the donation. 4-stage cancer, how much time does my aunt have left? That's up to God, and that's up to her. Okay, it's up to her journey, what she's learning right now. You can't, get timelines around things like that. You'll have a feeling anyway. What does Archangel Raphael want you to know? You can't you've got to understand that the only person who knows when someone is going to die is God, okay? It's as simple as that. You can have a feeling and an inkling and a sixth sense about it, but God is the one who answers that question and knows that truth. You've got to avoid allergens. Okay, so I feel that's coming through because I feel that if your aunt is doing things that are good for her, she's going to have longer. Okay, because there could be things she's allergic to. In other words, she may be going through things right now that are affecting her. So it depends what treatment she's having and all of that. So if she avoids certain things that aren't good for her, then obviously she could have a lot longer or a bit longer. But again, this is really about understanding that it's more about acceptance on your part, or it's more about accepting the process. I understood, but we're helping her only daughter and planning medication. Yeah, that's fine. But obviously it's just enjoy the time you've got left. It's like when my mum had her cancer, she had 7 years from having her operation to passing over. So she had quite a long time there, and I made the most of every moment of that. When she was in hospital, it's like it was really strange, because you just have this sixth sense. It's like when my mum had her big operation, it was an 18-hour operation, she was in intensive care and everything, and I just knew she was going to be okay. I just knew. My sister was panicking and thought it was the end and all of that, but I just knew she was going to be sticking around for a bit. I just knew. Yet when she went in hospital before she died, I knew she was going. I felt it. I knew. And I even said to God, it was really strange. I was praying to God when she was in hospital, in the room with her. They kind of said, it won't be long, and, just stay, all that, and I kind of prayed to God and said, if you're going to take her, please take her, because it was so stressful. And within minutes of me saying that, she passed away. So I feel you've just got to trust your intuition because you're going to feel it. Okay, but I feel what you need to know is there's something around her right now that's affecting her, that's not good for her, that she's allergic to. I mean, that could be anything. That could be like chemotherapy, or could be anything. So I feel you've just got to sit with the message. Let me bring a message in for you from Jesus, okay? What's the message for you from Jesus? It's about more acceptance, okay? It's more about the acceptance of things. Yeah, look at this, cherished. Okay, it's about making her feel loved. You are so loved. God knows every hair on your head. So this is about understanding that God knows. God hasn't forsaken her in a way. It's like when Jesus was on the cross and he said, Father, have you forgotten me? And of course not. God knows everything. So I feel the message here is to know that God is with her right now, that Jesus is with her right now. And I feel what the guidance is for you is to help her to know that she's loved and that she is cherished, okay? That's what's important more than anything else. I hope that helps, okay? And if Pink's in the house, I think Pink's here. Is Pink in the house? Okay, yeah, Pink's there. Pink will have some words of wisdom there. Okay, because Pink's just gone through something herself, okay? Beautiful Pink in the house. Elizabeth, thank you for the donation, honey. Great to see you. Good morning, Liz. Any messages for the day? Thank you so much. And thank you to everyone who's in the house right now. Thank you for your amazing love and support, okay? So this is the message for the beautiful Elizabeth Huber. 2 cards coming out. First one is prosperity. And I love this because it's a bee. Okay, so the B is about a miracle, it's about communication, it's about magic coming in. So I feel there's going to be a miracle coming into your life, and it's going to be a miracle of prosperity. So this could be more money coming in, it could be success, opportunities, just feeling good, grateful, blessings on the horizon. And also you got the raven spirit truth. Wow, so I love this. You got bees and ravens coming in. So I feel you could possibly see a bee or you could see a raven. Okay, because the raven is saying you know your truth. You know what your truth is. You're very psychic. You're very intuitive. Trust what you feel deep inside. And also the truth is coming out in some way. So you could also receive a communication that's very truthful from your person, or someone could be very truthful with you in their life, or maybe you're being guided to speak your truth in some way. But there's something big going on here. Okay, so I definitely feel there's magic on the horizon. And obviously this is the message for the day. So I feel you could see a bee or a raven today, or both. What else do you need to know about this day? What else do you need to know about this day? What else do you need to know? You've got holding back, delayed contact. So if there is delayed contact, the truth is coming. Okay, so don't worry about delayed contact. Don't worry if you're waiting for something to happen. It will happen. And I feel when it does happen, it's going to be truthful. And it's going to bring prosperity. And so it's going to feel like a miracle to you. I hope that helps, okay? Laurie Wu, thank you for the donation. Message from the angels and one of my hives from. Hives will be from stress, okay? So what do the angels want you to know? The angels are saying to you, you're expanding right now. So it's part of ascension. These hives are connected with ascension and stability. So if you got worried about stability right now, it could be financial stability. It could be about love. Whenever you're worrying about like having a stable foundation, that's what's causing the hives, because it's about you expanding. It's about you seeing beyond what you're currently in or what you've currently got, or there's something big shifting. Okay, so I feel it's definitely an ascension symptom, which means it will clear up. It will be stress related, which means it will clear up once you deal with the stress, the root of that. And it's to do with some kind of stability, something you're worrying about. Okay, so think about what you're worrying about right now. Think, right, am I worrying about my connection? Am I worrying about money? Am I worrying about my job? Am I worrying about my own health, overthinking everything? Let me just bring you a card from Raphael. Thank you, Archangel Raphael, for being with us all. What do we need to know? What's the message coming through from Archangel Raphael? Straight out. One at the bottom is, yeah, look at this. Relax, have a nice, refreshing shower. So having a nice, refreshing shower, I know it's not going to remove the hives, but it will cleanse you, okay? And it's quite normal because you're going through stress. So whenever you're experiencing right now, it's quite normal, connected with what you are going through. Now, obviously, it's not normal to have hives. That's not what I mean. But obviously, that's what it is. It's stress-related. And if you get the stress under control, then that will clear up. So I feel what you need to know is there's nothing to worry about. Now, obviously, I'm not a doctor. If you feel you need to get it checked out, do. But obviously, Raphael's saying it will heal by itself. I hope that helps, okay? Patricia, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, may I have a message from A? What does A want to say to you? Look at this, give me a chance. So he wants a chance with you. This is what he's thinking about. I'm done running from the connection because you gave me that spark. So what he's saying is he knows that you're the one that gives him the spark. Do you know, I knew there was, look at this. There's a card in here that shouldn't be in here. You know, I do that sometimes. This is my Eternal Messages deck by Pretty Psyche. And that's the Empress M, draft messages. So I feel you need to hear this as well. Everything happens for a reason. So you got, I swear I can feel your hands on my face sometimes. So he's feeling you all around him. And he knows you gave him that spark. He's thinking about when you first met. He's thinking about how you make him feel. He's thinking about what it feels like to, you know, put his hands on your face and all of that. And he's thinking about all of that, and it's bringing him to you because he's saying, I'm done running from this connection. I hope you give me a chance. I hope you forgive me for what I've done. Okay, so let me put that card to one side because that shouldn't even be in there. So what else does he want you to know? You know how I mix the decks up sometimes. Yeah, look at this. I'm working up to speaking my truth. So he's becoming the stag. The stag is over the emperor when I created this deck. It's like, I wanted something higher than a king and something connected with the divine masculine. You know, in the suit. That's why if you buy this deck, there's not 78 cards, there's 82. Because there's 4 stags in each suit, okay? So the stag of the mind is taking control of the ego, taking control of his mind and his struggle. So whenever he's struggling with, he's taking control of that to move forward to you. And he's working up to speak his truth. I hope that helps, okay? Ashwini, thank you for the donation, honey. Message from him, please. So what does he want to say to you? What does he want you to know? He's saying to you, I'm always reminded of you. So it doesn't matter what he does, where he goes, who he sees, he's always reminded of you. And he's saying, I do regret walking away from you, and I have thought about having a family with you. So I feel he's answering these questions, because I feel these are questions you've had in your mind. Perhaps you've thought, has he ever thought about having a family with me? Does he regret his decision? Does he regret walking away from me? Does he see signs about me? Is he reminded of me? And he's answering all those questions. He's saying, yes, I've thought about having a family with you. And yes, I do regret walking away from you. And yes, I am always reminded of you. And he's like he knows you go into your struggle and your stress. So he's trying to put your mind at rest, okay? So you don't have to ask multiple questions. So he's saying to you, I'm all up in my head right now overthinking. So he's trying to work out what to do. To come out with a plan, to come up with a plan. So he could be, or you could be seeing foxes, okay? Or you could see a fox. Now, I'm not saying you're going to see one walking down the street, you know, but you could see a fox in a show you're watching or on social media. It's a sign of finding that solution. He's hoping that you see through the illusion, and obviously that's what you struggle with. The illusion is that always what his life's wonderful, it isn't. He said, I hope you can see through the illusion of everything. And I have made my decision. So he's already made his decision to leave. He's just got to put it into action. That's what his struggle is, okay? So what else does he want you to know? So he's saying to you, look, I'm finding my freedom. Couldn't be a better card coming out, could it? He's finding his freedom. He's working on it. To be free, to be with you and pursue you. So you have to trust him to do that. I hope that helps, okay? Setigat, thank you for the donation, honey. Oh, thank you, Janie, for upgrading to Angel Seeker there. You're going to love it. So you've got the Gratitude series over there, which you can start today. And the Magnificent Start, you can do them both together if you wanted to. If you're thinking of doing that, okay? You're going to love it over there. So we got a Setigat says, hi Liz, hope you well. A message please from my DM, thanks heap. So what does your masculine want you to know? So your masculine is saying to you, I've been thinking about proposing to you. Let's see what the other card is. Yeah, I want to reconcile with you. So they've been thinking about coming towards you. Now, proposal, yes, it can be marriage. And if your heart jumped then you know that's resonating with you. But I feel this proposal is that he wants to reconcile. He wants to clear the air. He wants to sort things out. He wants to make things right. He's got something he wants to share with you. I do feel he will propose to you in the future. I'm not saying this is what he's going to do right now. Especially if he needs to release himself from something first. But I feel he's definitely had a dream about this and he sees this in the future. So in his future, in his mind's eye, he can see him getting down on one knee. He can see that, okay? Or he can see how he's going to propose. He can see that happening. But right now his proposal is he wants to make it better. He wants to make it right with you. He wants to sort things out with you. But I do see marriage in your future. But I feel that's like not yet, okay? That's coming in the future, like long-term future there. So what's he saying to you? He's saying, I know that I can have it all with you. There you go. That's that proposal. That's that thought about being with you, marriage, the whole caboodle, you know. I know I can have it all with you, and he wants that with you. So he knows what you can give him. He knows what value you bring into his life. He knows he would be a fool to miss out on this, and that's what he's working on. So how is he taking charge of his life right now? He's saying, I am creative, and he's becoming independent because of that. He said, I'm speaking to myself positively at all times. So what he's doing now, which he probably wasn't doing before, is speaking more positively to himself. And that's helping him to feel more creative and more independent. So I'm not saying that he is definitely independent, okay, because he could be dealing with something he needs to release. However, he's telling himself he is, because he's feeling it, because he's becoming more creative. So this could be something he's doing in his business or his work life, or some kind of project or goal that's making him feel better, that's making him feel more independent, because this is what he wants. He wants his independence, so he's able to pursue you properly. Can't communicate this right now, by the way. He's trying to work it out. But he wants you to know that he's becoming more independent in his mind, which will manifest that in his life. Does that make sense? So he's trying to manifest what he wants. He wants to be independent, he wants to be creative, and he's starting to tell himself that to move forward. I hope that helps, okay? Ashwini, I feel like he's also inspired because you're creative and you're independent, so you doing you is also an inspiration to him, okay? Ashwini, thank you for donating for your friend, honey. So what does your friend's masculine wanted to know? I've thought about surprising you with a date. And they've been telling you that telepathically. So if you've been having like telepathic messages that they're going to reach out, or they're going to come forward, or they're going to do something, trust that, okay? Because that's the truth. And he said, I've been hurting without you. You have no idea. So your person has a lot of pain in them that you perhaps have no idea about. So you may not even realize how hurtful things are for your twin, you know, or how painful it is for your twin. So your twin's saying, I have been hurting without you. I hope you realise that, and I've been communicating that to you through telepathy. There's fear there. So maybe your person can't express this to you, tell you how they are actually feeling, but they want to, okay? And they're going to surprise you with some kind of date or some kind of move, okay? They give me fear around this, though. There's fear there. So fear is what's blocking them from moving forward right now. What else? Hard work will pay off results. So whatever work you've been doing on you is going to pay off. And this could also be if you're working on something at work right now. I feel if they're working on something at work, it's going to pay off as well. But something they are thinking about in their mind, something they are planning in their mind will pay off. You've also got, surrender. So I feel the message for you is to surrender. You're going to see 777. Especially if you're seeing 777, that's your sign to surrender because you are manifesting this. I hope that helps, okay? Emily G, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, and the message from D. I haven't seen him lately and I miss him. So what does D want you to know? So D is saying to you, this is beautiful, okay? Something's going to happen during the Aquarius season. We're moving into that on Tuesday. So he said, I know there is so much hope with you. You like the way you guide me home. So the message for you, Emily, is keep shining your light bright right now. Don't go into doubt or fear because he's so close to taking action. Okay, he knows that he's being guided to you. The star is the Aquarius season. Something is happening. He wants to move towards you. Okay, so he's about to do something. You may even see stars as a sign of this, okay? He's speaking through songs right now. He's telling you through songs how he really feels, and he's telling you in music he's going to do something, okay? So what are the songs you were hearing trying to say? What are the songs you were hearing trying to say? Oh, look, he loves you. I love you. They love you, okay? So he's trying to tell you through music he loves you. And he's saying he feels you deep within him. Okay, so he said, I feel you within me. I feel you deep within me. I do love you, okay? Write down the lyrics that stand out. That's your message. So if you hear a song and it really hits you in the feels, or you keep hearing the same song and you're perhaps thinking, what's it trying to say to me? Write down the lyrics. Okay, anything that stands out. Not all the lyrics, maybe the ones that stand out to you. And that's the message that they're trying to convey to you. And that they miss you like crazy. Okay, they give me that song by, I Miss You Like Crazy. It was that Donna Summer, I think. But they love you, and that's what they let you know. So I feel that something's going to happen around the Aquarius season. I hope that helps, okay? Leanne, thank you for the donation. What does Marlon really want to say to me? What does Marlon want to say? He's stressed and he can't sleep. So I feel he's having insomnia, he's having sleepless nights, he's restless. You could be picking up on that too. And that could be making him tired and moody in the physical world. So this can be why he's perhaps acting that way or holding back. They give me a block. So if there's blocks in communication right now, it's for your own good because he's in a mood, because he's tired. It's like when we're hungry and we get hangry, like he's moody because he's tired, so he's tangry. He said, I need your patience and light. So you've got to be patient with him right now while he works through the reasons why he's stressed and he can't sleep. So why is he stressed and why can't he sleep? Because he wants to make it right with you. So it's on his mind. He's saying, I do want to make things right with you. I hope you give me that opportunity because I really do miss you a lot. So I feel what he wants to say to you is he's missing you. He's missing you a lot. You're on his mind. And he's struggling to sleep because he's trying to work out how to come towards you. And he's worried that you might reject him. So keep believing, having faith, connect with him in the 5D. Okay, because when you connect with him in the 5D, you'll be able to tell him that you are wanting to hear from him, that, he brings happiness into your life. And obviously happiness is an inside job, but the angels want you to look on the bright side right now. If something's in the way, creating a block, it's an opportunity to grow and find happiness in the present moment. I hope that helps, okay? Victor, thank you for the donation, honey. Morning, Liz. May I have any messages for my twin, Nikiano card? So what does your twin want you to know? So your twin is saying, I'm inspired by you. I'm inspired by your strength, the person you are. So I do feel they're watching you right now in some way. They've got an eye on you, okay? And they're inspired by your strength, the way you are as a person. And they're actually miserable. It's miserable without you. So he's finding strength through you because he's miserable in his life. So he's fed up today, frustrated, stressed out. So what's he doing about that? What's he doing? He said, I'm letting go of the past, okay? I'm letting go of the past and I am courageous. So he's finding the courage to leave his past behind, the past version of himself, to step forward towards you. I'm going to bring in this deck as well. Straight out. Yeah, I'm not used to the love you give me. He's not used to that because he's never been loved like this before. And it triggers those wounds in him, those fears and struggles about being left alone and, like abandonment wounds from his childhood. So I feel that's also something really good that you bring out of him, his childhood wounds, and his playful side as well. So Keanu card. I was like, where have I put them? Because I cleaned everything around. I've tidied up where all my stuff was yesterday. It's not there anymore. In my window and stuff because I've moved everything around. So what's the message from Keanu? What's the message for you from Keanu today? What's the message for you today from Keanu? So you've got two cards. The first one is learn and the second one is understood. Understand, understood. I love this. You've got the matrix. So you've got, it says, obviously it's the matrix, says it's important to think about things from different perspectives. You never know what's real. And that's really what you're also learning to do. So this is about seeing through the illusion, stopping, taking a moment for you, thinking about what you want. But I'm really seeing this as like your Neo in your own life. You know what? You can stop like the negativity. When your ego comes in, you can say no, delete, cancel, clear. You rise above it. And I feel this is you as a leader. This is you an inspiration. This is you as powerful. And also Neo is the one. So I feel you know that he is your one. He knows you're his one. And you're learning everything you need to learn. This is Point Break. Okay, it says, when there are opportunities to do something new, do it. And obviously that's what Keanu did. He was the undercover police officer or FBI agent, but he went and learned to surf and found himself through doing that. It was something he enjoyed doing. And then at the end of the film, how it is, he throws his badge in the water. So he learned something new. And again, that's what you're doing. You're choosing to learn something new every day, to focus on something new every day, to understand what you're going through every day. You're working on your power. And I'm going to bring in a card for you as well. What are you doing right now? So you're saying that, look at this, I am determined. That's you. You're determined. You're not going to give up. You're doing you. Let me just bring you some letters in as well. Couple of letters here. You've got G, you've got R, GR. That may be a sign as well for our soul sister GR who's watching. You got GR and E. They're giving me great. Okay, GRE and F. So you got G, R, E, and F. Those are your letters today to work things out of. R, E, F, G. Okay, those are your letters. I hope that helps, okay? And thank you so much, Victor, for time stamping. And thank you in advance as well for time stamping on the horoscope readings tomorrow as well. Really appreciate that, okay? Bina, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, could I please know his thoughts about me today? So how is he thinking about Bina today? He's saying, you're so different, but that's why I love you. So obviously you're different than his wife. You're different than anybody else he's ever known, and that's why he loves you so much. So you're the power, you're the light, you're the love. I mean, obviously everything about you, so this could be physically different or the way you are inside as a person. So he's saying you're so different, but that's why I love you. So he loves everything about you. So it's nothing about you that's like turning him off or stressing him out or pushing him away. He loves everything about you. What else? Okay. Yeah, he needs your patience and light right now. So he's saying, please give me time. Please trust me to find my way. And obviously he's teaching you patience right now. And he's teaching you to be in the light, to operate in that energy. So what's the energy between the two of you? You've got physical separation. This is how it's meant to be right now for learning and growth. So what's the guidance for you from your angels? Flying out the Fool. Take the leap. It will be worth it. So I feel this about something you want to do in your own life. Now, the Fool is also a message. You know, I read the tarot in different ways, perhaps than others, but I connect with the Fool as a new year, and that's what we're in. So you've moved into this new year. Perhaps you're doing something differently. You could be taking a leap of faith towards what you do want. I'm not talking about him. This could be in career. It could be in a project, a goal, doing something you want to do. Okay, so you're taking that leap forward. It will be worth it, whatever you're guided to do. So this is more about you focusing on you right now and knowing that things are moving forward. And he does want to take that leap forward towards you. It will be worth it, but you've got to give him time to do that. I hope that helps, okay? Janie T, thank you for the donation, honey. Good morning, Liz. What are Wes's feelings for me? Does he want to talk, okay? So what's going on with Wes today? Does he want to talk? And I'll be doing your message later, by the way, as well. I'm going to do yours later. I've got Patricia and you to do today, so I'm excited about that. So does he want to talk to you? Does he want to talk to you? Well, he's definitely thinking, isn't he? Look how the cards are behaving. So he's not quite ready, but he's inspired by your strength. So what I'm feeling with this is the more strong you are, you know, the more you work on you and stand strong in your power, be confident. He's inspired to do something. So he's definitely thinking about you today. And he's thinking about the person you are, the way you are, how strong you are, you know, that you are the light, you're the lighthouse. He's inspired by you. So I think he's more right now. He's thinking about you more than ready to take action. What does he need to take charge on? So first he's saying, I'm finding solace in listening to music and going out in nature. So he's calming himself. And look, I desire true love in my life. So he desires you, and he does feel that you're his true love. And he desires to have love in his life, true love in his life, which now he's got the opportunity to have with you. However, he's still finding himself. Okay, he's still not quite ready. So he's saying, I am finding solace in listening to music and going out in nature. So he is doing that right now. So you could also be hearing songs that are speaking to you. So I feel you've just got to give him a bit more time. And obviously we're going to go a bit deeper into this in your reading. So the energy between the two of you right now is surprise rewards. This will be rewarding. It's going to be surprising how rewarding this is. So I feel if you give him this time, you're going to be rewarded. You know, God will reward you for your patience and your faith and your trust and everything that's happening. And it's going to be a surprise reward. So something's going to happen when you don't expect it as well. So what's the guidance coming through for you right now? What's the guidance for you? You've got the Seven of Ego. You are done with their mask wearing. So you know that, you know, he's got to come out of this, you know, person he was to become the person he is. And he needs to make you number one. And you know that. So you're saying you are number one and you are ready to be treated that way as priority. If they can't do it yet, pull back. So obviously you want him when he can give equally to you and when he's ready. than not when he's kind of being wishy-washy with things. So I definitely feel this message is a huge sign that you've got to give him a bit more time. Let me bring you an angel message through. What do you need to know? You've got the look of this generosity, maple spirit. So he also feels you're a very kind, loving, generous person. And there's generosity coming in. I'm feeling this also as something happening between now and the fall season. Something big shifting between now and then. So I feel he's going to be ready or more ready to be able to give equally to you, moving towards spring, summer, fall than he is right now. I hope that helps, okay? And then you've donated again, honey, which I really appreciate. Thank you for that. Saying, when does he plan to leave Hawaii and return home to DC? And how does he see me? So has he got any plans to return home to DC? What does he need you to know? It's his wish fulfillment. He knows that when he does that, it's going to make his dreams come true. So that is his dream, and that's what he's working out. Okay, so he's reflecting on it right now, working out what to do. So he is thinking about it right now, and he is aware that returning home is a dream come true. And whatever that, because you could think, well, Hawaii is beautiful, and why does he want to go back to DC? And this could be obviously connected with you. Okay, so there's definitely a reason why he feels that there is going to be a good thing for him. So this is also something he's reflecting on doing between April and September. So that could be a timeline for this return. Okay, and he's also competitive as well. So going back to DC could mean going for what he wants there. So there could be work there as well for him. It could be competitive work. He may also feel like he's got to compete for you, and that could push him into action. And we've got trust in God's plan, have faith. So I feel that's what you need to do, especially over the next 5 weeks. Trusting and knowing that you can't miss out on what's meant for you, that God always has a plan. So you've got to trust in God's plan and have faith, okay? So something is definitely shifting here. Do I see other men? Lots of interest from men. And that could be why the competitive cards come out. So he could also feel that way, you know, that there's something he needs to compete with, or someone he needs to compete with, and that could also push him to take action. But I feel that the message is, you know your truth. You know who you want and what you want. And you know. So just connect with other men. Okay. You've got refuge. I feel really you're being guided to take refuge within your own self. And you don't need to be seeing other men. If you're set on him and you start seeing other men, I mean, obviously you could see that as it will give him a kick up the backside to do something, but it will also make him feel stressed out because I feel he's a very loyal person. And I feel if he thinks that you're seeing other people, he may not think you want him, if that makes sense. But obviously you've got to do what's right for you. But refuge, I'm seeing this as you taking refuge in God's love and in the beauty of everything around you and enjoying your life. I'm seeing this as you enjoying you, being enchanted by you and life, not by the need to see anyone else. And if you are feeling you want to date other people, that's something you've got to obviously explore for you. I hope that helps, okay? Pink, great to see you, honey. Thank you for using Milestone. Hi, dear Liz and family. I'm sending you all love. My dear sister has passed away. I'm so sorry for your loss, honey. But obviously, she's right there by your side. Today we say goodbye to home and the funeral is on Friday. Please keep me in your thoughts. It would mean a lot, of course. Let me pull a card from her. I know you haven't asked me, but I'd like to, okay? So what does your beautiful sister want to say to you? Straight out. So she's clearly got a message for you. There is no such thing as death. So she's reminding you she hasn't really got anywhere. She's right by your side. And it was my time to go. Wow. So she's saying it was my time to go. You know that. And this is what we spoke about the other day, when I messaged you. She knew. And she said that it was my time to go. So I'd like to read you the messages from the book, okay? And if anyone does see Pink, because I think Pink's gone now. If anyone sees Pink in the chat later, please let her know that she's got messages in this reading, okay? Because she isn't asking a question. She's just sending everyone love. And so this is the message coming through from your sister. I know it feels like a dream you can't wake up from, but please be reassured that every soul comes into the world at a predetermined time and also exits at that time, at the time it's meant to for its own growth. When I first came here to Earth, it all just seemed too amazing to believe. And when I first came here to the other side, it felt so amazing to believe. But now I see there is a larger force, a bigger picture, an incredible order to everything in the universe. So what I feel she's trying to say is she enjoyed her time on earth. It wasn't all pain and suffering. It was amazing. And it was amazing to know you and have you in her life. But now she's on the other side. She's realised how magical everything is. Every soul has a cosmic plan it must follow. What you might perceive as an accident is merely a step in the cosmic dance. And that's why she's saying to you, there's no such thing as death. I am as much alive as you are, because our souls are a life force energy that can never be extinguished. Only my body has been released, and that was a dense form of energy that was affected by other dense earthly energies. My soul and yours are beautifully fine, high vibrational energies which live for eternity. I am conscious and fully aware of who I am and where I am. You might even say that I'm more aware now that I'm free of the distractions of the physical world. Please know I am happy and healthy in the spiritual sense. In many ways, I'm even more available to you than I was on earth, because I'm more alive than ever. Isn't that beautiful? And that's what she wants you to know. And I'm pretty sure you've emailed me, actually. Let me just check my phone. I'm pretty sure you've emailed me. You're probably just telling me about this. I'm going to just send you an email, Pink, right now, okay? I've just pulled cards for you on the channel. Thinking of you. I put we all are. We all are. So everyone put hearts in the chat. Pink hearts in the chat, please, for our beautiful soul sister, Pink. Who's just lost a sister, okay? So, and she's so strong, okay? Okay. So, next question we're doing then is for the beautiful Pamela. Says, good morning, any messages from Tehran, please silence. So, thank you for the donation, honey. So this is for the beautiful Pamela from Tehran. And the same beautiful as well, because I feel that he wants you to know that regardless of his silence, he knows how beautiful you are. You're the sun in his eyes. He said, I know that my true happiness is with you because it's always felt right with you. You're beautiful to me. It's always felt right with you. And he knows that whether he's having a talk to you, a conversation, whether he's making love to you, whether he's looking into your eyes, even if he's arguing with you, you know, everything's always felt right with you. And that's why he knows you're the one. I feel that's what he's processing right now. So what else does he want you to know? I thought about living together. So he wants to live with you eventually. That's his plan. And he's thought about that. Now, living together isn't just about being under the same roof. It's about surviving and thriving. Because I feel what he's doing right now is surviving. He's just living. He's not living. Think about the difference. Okay, we can live as in get through the day, routine, eat, sleep, repeat. Or we can really live, which means enjoy each moment and be excited about it and live it to the full. And that's how he feels his life is when he's with you. And that's why it's always felt right with you. That's what he needs you to know. So why is he running right now or silent? He's being creative. He's working something out, something creative he needs to do. He could also be working on a creative project. Okay, but he's working on this and I am creative. So what's the energy between the two of you? What's the energy between the two of you? Flying up. These cards are making me, the angels are making me work for the cards today. They're going everywhere. It's like going to the gym when I sit in this chair. Divine intervention. So the angels are helping. So even though there's silence, he is receiving signs about you. His intuition is speaking to him. His angels are connecting with him. So you don't have to worry because the universe has got this, okay? You may see spiders or 222. I hope that helps, okay? CC Lynn, thank you for the donation, honey. And thank you, Janie, for upgrading your membership. I know you're going to love being an angel seeker, okay? So CC Lynn says, hi Liz, how does my love feel today? I sleep so bad. So clearly you're connected with what he's going through. Nana says, hang on, what deck is that one? Was it this one? Nana, sorry CC, hang on a minute, CC Lynn. Do you mean this one, Nana? This is written in the stars by Vibe with Me. It's this one. Vibe with Me. I got it from Make Playing Cards. It's a beautiful deck. Okay, written in the stars. The creator's called Vibe with Me. M-A-E. Okay, Vabe. I can't even speak. Vibe with Me. Okay, so I hope you can find that. But again, I bought this years ago, so hopefully it'll still be there. So I feel what's going on with your twin, CC Lynn, is that he is having sleepless nights. You know, he's struggling, he's having sleepless nights. So that's why you're sleeping back. You're connecting with what he's going through. He's working out what to do. This is why he's restless or he's not sleeping very well, because he's in his head about what he needs to do or what he needs to change. And he's saying his intuition is guiding him. So you've got to have faith right now that his higher self, his angels, his intuition is guiding him what to do. You know, to make specific changes and move things forward. He's being guided what to do. So he is being guided. That's the most important thing. Because he does love you. Look at that, I love you. He said, I just have inner childhood wounds. So he's dealing with inner childhood wounds right now that may stop him from telling you he loves you or may stop him from being around you. And he's working on those wounds. I want to connect with this deck to see what the wounding is. Okay, what's the wounding he's going through? We know it's a childhood wound. It's abandonment. It's a wound of abandonment. So he's really afraid that if he gets with you in a relationship, something could mess it up, or you could leave him, or he's going to self-sabotage, and he's got to work through that first. So he said, as a result of abandonment I had in my early life, I therefore have this deep fear within me that you will also leave me at some point. So to try and protect myself, I leave you first. I'm now working on healing that wound. Okay, so that's what's up with him. So the thing is, you know, we could have a wonderful childhood, however we could feel abandoned. You know, so he may have felt very lonely or isolated as a child, and that's affecting him now. And that's what you bring out of him, because obviously if he didn't care about you, he wouldn't have that wound. You know, that wound wouldn't come up. So you got to trust that he is healing right now. I hope that helps, okay? A curious, thank you for the donation. True feelings from George and next action. So what's going on with George? He said, I know that you're the only one that satisfies my soul. So he is well aware that you're his counterpart in some way, shape or form. He feels that you're the one. So you're coming up as the Empress for that reason. So this is also asking you right now to be compassionate and have empathy for what he is going through. So what is he going through? Okay. He's seen signs about you constantly. He's starting to trust in them. So he's saying to you, I see the signs and the messages about you, and I'm starting to trust in those signs and messages I receive. So he is well aware of your being the one for him. He's shown constantly that you're his one. Okay, he's shown that. Okay, whether he sees your name or something resonates with him on a deep level or whatever it is. So he is well aware that you're the one. I feel he's working through what that means, okay? He said, I want to dedicate a song to you. So I feel that he's going to either share a song on social media that's connected with you, or you're going to hear a song repetitively, randomly, that, and obviously there's no random, everything's orchestrated, but I feel you're going to hear a song that speaks to you. So he's going to send a song. So his next action is to either telepathically send a song to you or share a song on his actual social media that has a message in it for you. So you've got to trust in God's plan right now and have faith. Because the Five of Pentacles is like feeling like you're missing out, or feeling like you're out in the cold, or, you know, feeling like something isn't happening. And the angels are reminding you that there's always a plan, that you are one. So he's communicating with you through music. That's his next action. I hope that helps, okay? Linda, thank you for the donation, honey. How will my day be at work today with Richard? Advice on how to handle any negative behaviour. Obviously, breathe. Breath work is the way to handle negative behaviour. Then you don't take it personally, you don't get involved, and you operate in love. So you got love. So it's about looking at things with love, not fear. So the Wild Rose Fairy is reminding that your mind can create problems. Your mind can become wild. Our emotions can become wild because of our own head. So if you overthink something that happens, for example, you start overthinking it with fear, not love. So the angels want you to look at everything you're experiencing today at work and with Richard with love, not fear. So you recognize, well, you know, I'm here to learn to love. I'm here to oversee things, to observe. I'm here to look at the situation differently. So then you don't get triggered by things he's doing or not doing. You recognize what's real is love and everything else is fear-based. It's illusion. So the angels say love. So if you go into the energy of love today, if you say, right, I'm going to feel love today, I'm going to feel loving today, I'm going to feel lovable today, I'm going to see love in all things, I'm going to notice the love within him and how he's acting and what he's doing. then obviously things shift forward the right way. So you can affirm, today is wonderful. Thank you, God, for this magnificent day. Thank you for the magnificent outcome to seeing Richard today. I'm so grateful I feel loved today. I'm so grateful he shows me in his own way that he loves me today. I'm so grateful I'm able to focus on love today, not fear. So if you call on Archangel Jophiel, the beauty angel, she's going to help you to focus on love, not fear. So what else do you need to know today about Richard or about how to handle this behaviour? You've got observe. There you go. You just need to observe. So instead of being immersed in it, observe, rise above it, okay? So use your intuition instead of going into your ego, your mind. So the angels say observe everything from a higher perspective because you are psychic and your intuition is on point. Don't forget to tap in and tune into that. So when you get dragged into something at work, you can go into your ego and then you're not thinking with your heart, okay? So you've got to think with your heart, not your head. So what does Richard want you to know today? And he sees you in your power. He loves it when he sees you at work and when he's connecting with you there because he sees how independent you are. He sees you glowing up and that gives him power, makes him feel stronger. So he's starting to believe he can change. So I feel you are going to see changes in him. So you're not going to see his past behaviour because you're seeing beyond it. And he's saying, you make me feel strong. You make me feel good about myself. So I feel that this is a good day, but you have to perceive it that way. I hope that helps, okay? Pamela, thank you for using milestone, honey. There's a new person, not a twin, but I'm curious about him as well. I know my people, but after Toronto, I don't know. These soul journeys are tiresome. That's because you're learning to be in the present moment. If you feel it's tiresome, because you're not giving yourself enough. Okay? This journey isn't tiresome. It's exciting and magical, but you've got to see it that way. Okay? So if you're feeling tired and drained right now, focus on you. Okay? Now, this doesn't even mean being involved with someone else. It means loving you, focusing on gratitude, enjoying being with yourself, enjoying being focused on service and being enthralled in the moment. That's why I created the deck. I've created Adam, the first man, because, you know, what we're being guided to do as divine feminine is to enjoy our life completely without the need for someone else. And then when you get to that point, that's when God gives you your true mate, okay? So that's really what the angels want you to work on. But obviously you've got someone else in your energy, so we're going to connect with that person, okay? So there's a new person you want to know about. What's going on? Patience. Straight out the deck, this is a healing time for you. Temperance is about healing. So I feel it's not about you getting involved with someone else. It's about you healing the parts of yourself that feel that you need someone else. Or feel that you need someone else to be happy or to feel content, because you don't. Okay, so the angels are all around you, guiding you right now, saying to you, if you're patient with your journey and process, you'll be rewarded for it in divine timing. So I want to pull you a divine timing card. So I'm not really connecting with the other person at all. Obviously, I'm connecting with you, because the person the angels want you to fall in love with right now is you. So any timing around anything you need to know. You've got power, 10-10. You may be seeing 10-10 on the clock. You're being reminded of your own power right now. It's a time for you to step into your own power. You don't need to be loved by anyone else to feel powerful, because you are loved by God, okay? What else do you need to know? Archangel Metatron is saying you no longer need to have an alarm clock. Okay, trust Archangel Metatron to wake you up naturally every day. You'll be amazed at how beautifully this happens. So Archangel Metatron wants you to really tune in with like nature and natural cycles instead of needing for things outside of yourself. And alarm clocks can also be about alarm bells going off. You know, it's like the angels saying if something isn't happening now, there's a reason you're being protected. And remember, people make time for what's important to them. Remember that you can adjust your time accordingly. So if it feels right now like Tehran isn't making you a priority, you focus on making yourself priority. And that doesn't mean you have to be with anybody else. So I'm not really getting anything coming through about this other person. I'm not saying don't go for it with that person. You do what's right for you. But I'm not really picking up on... they're not really telling me about this person. They're telling me about you. Okay, that you're manifesting your dreams right now. And your dreams include Tehran. That's what I need to share with you. But I feel if you get involved with this new person, you've got to be very patient with yourself and not perhaps move things forward quickly, or just allow yourself to embrace the present moment more. I hope that helps, okay? Liz Girl, thank you for the donation. Will he choose me, or do I move to new people? Well, first of all, recognise it's not about choosing you at all. It's about choosing themselves, which leads them to the right person. So if you feel this is your person, if you know that in your heart and soul that this is your person, then there is no choice. But he isn't choosing himself at this moment. So if he's not loving you, if he's not making you priority, if he's not showing up for you, it's because he's not loving himself right now. He's not choosing himself. He's not putting himself first. He's doing things because of everyone else or what he thinks he should do. So it's not about you moving on to new people. It's like I've just said to Pamela. It's about working on self-love and self-care. Okay, so what does he want you to know first of all? He's saying to you, he's made a decision and he's hoping you see through the illusion of that. So what I'm feeling is right now, he doesn't quite feel ready to be with you. It feels like something isn't right in his mind. In other words, he probably doesn't feel good enough for you. He is watching your social media because he knows you're his twin flame. Now take the label away. And this is what he's trying to say, is he feels deep inside that you're his person. That's how he feels. And that means if he's your person and you're his person, all paths lead back to you. But I don't feel he's ready yet to choose himself because he's struggling. Okay, but he will have made a decision by March. So I feel by March you'll know either way. Okay, so he is watching you. He's got a close eye on what you're doing because he's interested. So he's watching your socials and he's hoping you see through social media the illusion of perhaps what he's putting out there to the world, okay? So I'm going to get a clear message on if he's going to choose himself, obviously choose you. So will he choose you? What do you need to know about that? Will he choose you? He's burdened right now. He can't choose you until he's chosen himself. He's got to release his burden. So he's not in the right headspace. So the message is, until he can release this burden and struggle, he's not right for you at this moment. Does that make sense? What I mean is, you don't want him around you while he's got all this stress and burden on him, because it wouldn't work. Okay, so I feel you've got to trust him to release what he needs to release, and you focus on you right now. Okay, that doesn't necessarily mean you move on to new people. It means you focus on being your best version. Is there someone new coming in? Someone could be offered to you. There could be a new person coming in, but it feels like you've got your head in the clouds. You're not ready to accept anyone else's cup, because I feel you do know deep inside of you that this is your person. So you can't accept a cup of love from someone else when your head's in the clouds about the person you're currently thinking about. So I feel even if something was offered to you, you wouldn't be ready to take it anyway, because you were still invested in this situation. So work on self-love right now. I definitely feel between now and April you're going to know. And I feel that if something is offered to you, you're not going to be ready to take it until April anyway, because you're still in your head about this person. So even if God wants you with someone else, you're not going to be ready yet anyway. So focus on releasing your own burdens. I'm feeling like a cycle completing between October just gone and April. So I know that's not really answering the question for you, but I do feel that he sees you as his person. And what you do need to know is that all paths lead home. I hope that helps, okay? Jacinta, thank you for your donation, honey. Mum has decided to see a psychiatrist for her anxiety. How will it go? Well, obviously it's up to her how it goes. In other words, if she feels it's going to go well, if she's ready to open up, it's going to go very well. If she feels closed down and stressed out and concerned, it's not going to go that well. Give me fear. Oh, fear. She's got to release a fear. So I do feel it's going to help her to release a fear. So it will be helpful in that way. She's concerned about the doctor's fees being expensive. So obviously she's stressing out. So it's not going to help her really if she's worried about something before she even goes there. So what do we need to know? So we've got protection. Okay, so I feel this protection is to know that she's protected anyway. I mean, what I'm really feeling is she doesn't really need to see a psychiatrist because she can connect with her angel. She can connect with a guardian angel. She's protected regardless, okay? But I do feel that she's perhaps going to struggle to hear her own thoughts. It could cause her a little bit of anxiety. They're blocking my left ear. Okay, and the left ear is the feminine side. So I feel that she's going to perhaps struggle to hear the guidance. Or, I mean, the thing is, when we see a psychiatrist, I've never personally been to one. I've only seen them on TV. But, I mean, they listen, don't they? They listen more. They give advice, but they listen. It's more about listening than anything else. And I feel she may not like what she's hearing. So she may not like what she's talking about. But that's what she needs to do. She needs to listen to what she's actually saying within her own self. So I feel it will do her good to get things off her chest. Not necessarily to receive guidance from that person, but to get things off her chest. But she could do that through journaling. She could do that in other ways. She doesn't necessarily have to see someone if she feels it's going to, cost money she can't, afford to pay out at the moment, if that's going to cause her more problems. But I feel that she is protected either way. So what you need to know is she's protected. She's protected, she's watched over, she's guided. It's up to her how she responds to this therapy. I hope that helps, okay? Pooja, thank you for the donation. Hyla's what's coming towards me in this month. What's coming towards you during January? What's coming towards you during January? So purification and energy. So I feel you've been purified to have more energy. I feel like you're going through a cleansing right now. So I love that you've got the pure spirit and you've got the fire spirit, because when you cleanse your energy, and you can ask the angels to cleanse your energy, you can do this through meditation, a chakra cleanse, an aura cleanse. You can do it when you're in the shower and ask the angels to release anything negative from your aura, from your energy field. When you feel cleansed, you're going to have more fire in your belly. You're going to feel more motivated. You're going to feel more excited. You're going to have more energy to do things. So I feel that's what you need to do. So it's not really about what's coming towards you. It's more about what you need to let go of to allow what you want in. So I feel really what means is more energy is going to come to you when you cleanse yourself. So you need to cleanse yourself right now. And this could be cleansing your space as well, like clearing the clutter, having a clear out. Like yesterday, for example, I had a big cleansing in this room. It took me 6 hours. I dusted everywhere, hoovered, tidied things around, moved things around, got rid of clutter and all of that. And the energy feels better today. Okay, so you may want to cleanse your space, or cleanse your environment, or cleanse your closet, or cleanse your car, or cleanse your garden, or whatever it is, as well as your body, to bring more energy in. So I feel this month is going to be about cleansing your energy to have more energy moving forward. I hope that helps, okay? Donna, thank you for the donation, honey. Are there any messages from Mark today? So what does Mark want to say? Have you noticed what you've wrote there? You've put masked, and then you've put K after. So it's like he's getting control of the mask he's wearing. He's taking off the mask. It's like you've given yourself a message within your message there. Because mask, I'm feeling, is like they show me like the mast of a ship, when you set sail and you move in the right direction. So look at this. I'm preparing to take a big, bold move towards you. And this is the new year. So he's definitely thinking about you in this new year and how to move towards you. And there are still lessons he's learning. He's reminding you of that. I'm growing up spiritually and I'm still learning my lessons. To take off the mask and to set sail. In other words, to move forward, okay? So he is learning still, but he is thinking about the next move to take. He said, I was in denial, but I want to reconcile with you. So when I'm really connecting with him he's like, he's half in, he's half out. He wants to be all in with you, but when he starts getting in that energy, like, yeah, I'm going to make a move, he goes into fear. So it's like a battle between his head and his heart, but it's like an inner struggle he's going through. Because he's saying, I want to reconcile with you because I was in denial, yet I understand I'm still learning my lessons. So he wants to make a big, bold move. However, he knows he's still learning at the same time. Does that make sense? So it's like one day he's like, yes, I can do this. And then he goes into fear the next day. And that's why there's such a delay. So, look at this coming back together, reunion. So it's definitely in the card. It's definitely happening. He's coming back together. He is coming to you. He wants this. But look, there's always a reason. Upheaval, the tower. So again, it's that, yes, I'm coming, but I'm struggling. So I'm really feeling like it's hard for him to move forward because he's overthinking. There you go. That's why. He's in his head too much. He's overthinking, restless, stressed about it. So he wants to take action. His higher self is guiding him, but then his ego holds him back and he starts overthinking everything. So what else does he want you to know? What else does he want you to know? The shame that eats at me for how I've treated you. So it's also because he knows he's treated you badly in the past and he feels guilty about that still, and it still causes him pain. And there's like a deep shame there that he hasn't forgiven himself for yet. So I feel he's still got to forgive himself for things. So what's your guidance, Donna? What's your guidance? There's your card. Keep moving forward with faith and do not give up on your dreams. Archangel Michael is giving you the strength to persevere. So Archangel Michael is all around you right now, helping you to keep going. I hope that helps, okay? Priyanka, thank you for the donation. Bucket messages from what's coming in for me soon. So what's coming in for you soon? So first of all, you got power. Power is coming in for you soon. And this is divine masculine in power. So I feel what you need to know is your person is coming towards you powerful. Okay. And they may also be tired right now, and that could be affecting you. So if you're feeling a bit tired, even if you've had loads of sleep, it's because of this person's energy. They're gaining the strength to move forward. You're manifesting as well. So you could be seeing 777. Okay, so that number is coming to you as a sign that you're manifesting more power in your life. Things are shifting, things are changing, things are happening. You may also be seeing 1111 as well. Okay, there's a series of events happening that could involve your family. Okay, that are going to move things forward as well. So we've got blood here. So this could be blood relations, blood ties. So I'm kind of feeling like there's going to be a series of events that leads things forward for you or moves things in the right direction. You could also see signs during a series you're watching. So if you're watching a series right now, like a film on Netflix or a show or something like that, you know, because I'm getting like a series as in a show with lots of episodes, or a series of films. So for example, you could watch like a film that's got like 3 parts to it. You know, like you watch, for example, I don't know, we'll just bring up Twilight, for example, and there's like 5 films in that series. Does that make sense? So I feel you're receiving signs and things you're watching, and also you're going through things with your family that are moving things forward. What else do you need to know? Bring this bucket in. What else? Okay, you've got twin flame. And this says, twin flame, you matter. Okay, so I feel you need to know you matter. And your journey right now as a twin flame, or in your journey, is reminding you that you do matter. Okay, pictures as well. So you could see signs through pictures. You could see a tarot card, like a picture of a tarot card that gives you a sign or a message. Okay, and you get a reading as well. Well, you're having a reading right now. Okay, so readings are helping you to know that separation is ending or something is shifting in your life. You may also see a ladybird or ladybug, because that's a sign of opportunities, luck being on your side. Something is about to happen. You just need to give it time. So I feel you're going to see a ladybird as well. So you could see a ladybird, for example, in a film you're watching, and they're asking me to pull a tarot card for you. There you go. Solitude, meditations are within you. And I feel you're receiving answers. You're going to reconnect with your person, that things are going to move forward in a new way. So reconnecting can be like reconnecting in a new way, like connecting in a higher way. I hope that helps, okay? Michelle, thank you for your donation, honey. Has something been deleted? Hang on a minute. Victor deleted it by mistake. What was that then? I deleted my free... Oh, okay, I see. I've answered your question anyway, honey. Okay. So, Michelle, thank you for your donation. Morning, Liz. Any messages from my DM, Mohammed? So, what does Mohammed want you to know? I act happy, but I'm not. So, he's wearing a mask right now. He's putting a show onto the world. He's putting a facade up, you know. He said, I act happy, but I'm really not happy at all. So, he's stressing. And it came out very quick, okay? So, I want you to know that. And he is about to take action and move forward towards you. He could reach out, turn up, or do something really fast. So get ready. This could be happening within 7 days, 7 weeks, or by July at the latest. So he is going to do something. So what's the energy of the connection between the two of you right now? What's the energy between the two of you? Text message. He's going to send you a message and it will happen suddenly. Okay, again, it could happen quick. It could be 7 hours from now, 7 days from now, 7 weeks, or at the most between now and July. But he is coming in quick, and I feel it's going to be something quick, okay? So what else? I'm not intentionally ignoring you. So if you feel he's ignoring you, he isn't. He's working out what to say. And I would expect something soon because I'm feeling a fast energy from him, especially because the cards are coming out so quick. Yeah, look how quick they're coming out. I'm finding balance in all areas of my life. So he does want to come in balanced, and he is finding that balance to be available to you. So I feel he's also working on money, balancing his finances, balancing his career, that kind of thing. I hope that helps, okay? Blossoming Caterpillar, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, may I kindly ask the angels for a 3D message from JADP of what their head and heart space regarding me and our connection when he reconnected yesterday, and Father God's advice or message. So first of all, what's your guidance from God? Okay, what's your guidance first of all? You got the wheel. Everything that's meant for you will be for you. You must have faith. So you got to have faith in this love right now. That's what God is asking you to do, okay? And also know that you are their truth and he is your truth. You're their truth, okay? So the truth can't be denied. So it's like God is saying the truth will come out. It has to. And this person is your divine masculine. It has to come out. Okay, so the truth is going to come out at some point, okay? So what's the energy between the two of you right now? What's the energy? You've got ascended masters around you. So you've got guides around you. You've got people helping. Now this could be Jesus. This could be any ascended master you're connecting with who's walked the earth, okay? So, yes, the angels are with you, but I'm feeling this as someone who's walked the earth who's helping you. So this could even be someone you're talking to in your family who's passed over. But I feel it's more like someone who's ascended. So this is someone that you're really highly spiritually connected with. And I've got Jesus coming through, okay? You've got direct power. So Jesus is giving you both direct power to move this in the right direction. So I feel you're receiving power from Jesus because you're praying or you're asking him for help. Or this could be God directly, okay? So what does Jesus want you to know? So Jesus is saying to you, you are so loved, okay? God knows every hair on your head. You are cherished. Because you're standing in your integrity. Be honest and lie to no one, including yourself. So I feel what your twin is doing is they're realizing they can't keep lying to themselves about things. What a beautiful message. You know, be honest and lie to no one, including yourself. You can't lie to yourself, okay? The truth is going to come out. So that's what you need to know. The truth is going to come out. So what's really in his heart and head right now? What's in his heart and head? He feels conflicted and defensive about this, and he hopes you can see through the illusion of what's really going on. So if he's hiding, if he's denying, if he's being quiet, whatever the illusion is of social media or his life, he's hoping you can see through that, but he feels conflicted and defensive about it. So that's really what's going on in his heart. There he's conflicted about how he feels and what he wants, and if he, he's worried, can I change? Can I actually be the right person for you? But he knows he's a better person because of you, and you've really changed him. And no one can ever change his love for you. So I feel that he's conflicted and defensive because of people in his life. And this could be karmic people, people in his world that are getting in his head or affecting his decisions. But in his heart, he knows that, he has love for you. He's in love with you and no one will ever change that love. He just worries if he can change. And he's a better person because of you, and you have changed him already. So he already knows he's changed because of you. But I feel that he's dealing with inner conflict, and that's why you've got the Ascended Masters helping. I hope that helps, okay? Nat, thank you for the donation. What's currently happening with David's love life? Okay, what's going on with David and his love life? Well, first of all, you need to let go. Because right now you're creating magic in your life. So the more you worry about what he's doing or not doing, the more conflicted you'll feel, and you'll get in the way of what you're manifesting. Because I feel you're manifesting something with him right now, and you need to surrender it to heaven. I feel something's being manifested between you and him between April and July. Okay? And It's meant to be with you. So when I'm connecting with his love life, you're the one he's meant to be with. It's destiny. And he wants to move forward towards you. It's just taking time. So when I'm connecting with his love life, I've got you coming in around him, not another person. So if he is with someone else right now, that person will be a catalyst to the movement of being with you, because it's destined for you to be with him. And I feel you know that. Your own fear may be going in the way. So the angels want you to know it's meant to be. Something is shifting between now and July. Really, April and July is going to be significant. But I've got July coming out twice. Okay, so I'm feeling July is a timeline, especially with the 777 as well. Something could happen on the 7-7 portal. Okay, something big could be happening around then. That could be when you're in union, or that could be when, he really opens up, or something big happens. So what else is going on with David? He is aware of the beautiful love and the special connection he has with you. So he's aware of how he feels about you. So I'm not really feeling anyone else around him, even if there is someone around him. Please understand why. Okay, it's because you're the one he's meant to be with, you in his heart and soul, okay? He's saying he loves everything about you. So he's getting across to you in this message that it's you he's thinking about, you he wants. He loves everything about you. So I feel if you're worried about someone else, that's your own fear you need to release. I hope that helps, okay? Shavika, thank you for the donation, honey. What's my twin want me to know today? It is feelings and love messages. So what does your twin want you to know today? He's saying to you, he's miserable without you. So that's how he's feeling today. He's miserable. He's miserable in his life. He's not happy where he is. They give me a block. And even if he isn't communicating this to you, that's how he feels. Okay, so he's miserable, and the reason why is because he's not with you. So it's very clear, okay? That's what he wants you to be aware of, in case you start doubting that. So what else does he want you to know? Okay, clear card, please, angels. Can we have a clear card? There we are. Kundalini rising. You're going to feel the heat and the desire. So he's also wanting you physically. He's desiring you physically. He wants you. He's missing interaction in that way. So it's very likely there's nothing physical going on in his situation, and he's missing that, okay? And he said, I am in fear about having a relationship with you because I don't want it to be another failed relationship. So he's afraid of failing you. He knows he's in a failed relationship and he doesn't want another one. So he's afraid, he's thinking, well, what if we get together and it doesn't work and you don't want me and I fail? So that does hold him back. He's saying, I've thought about taking a trip with you. So he's had a fantasy about going on a holiday with you. And he wants commitment with you, just not yet, because he can't be in it with you just yet. So he wants everything you want. Holidays, vacations. He wants commitment. He's dreamt about all these things. And he knows that you're his true love, real partnership. He knows it. He knows you're the one. Okay, but obviously there's a karmic battle going on. So what's his karmic battle? What's his karmic battle? Okay. What's his karmic battle? He's saying you've changed and so have I. So he's changed. The person he's with has changed. You've changed. Everything's changed. And that's a battle because obviously he can't go back to how things were. That's what he wants you to know. So what's his next action? What's his next action? Becoming confident and strong to make a change. So that's his next action. I hope that helps, okay? Kimberly, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, I'm going through a rough period again. I'm sending you so much love, honey. Remember, you're not alone. The angels are with you. I'm beyond exhausted. So that's a sign definitely to fill up your own cup, to give back to you, to rest, to replenish, to meditate, to connect with your angels, to turn your phone off, to stop worrying about everything. Please give me a message of encouragement from my twin. So what does he want to say? He wants you to know there is intuition is guiding you. So this is reminding you, you don't have to make anything happen. You don't need to force anything forward. The universe has got this under control. And he sees you as his long-term plan. He does. He sees you as someone he can commit to and marry and be with. He does see you that way. But remember, this journey is also about growth and healing and learning and becoming our best version. And we become that best version by being tested and going through trials and tribulations. So he's reminding you that there's a mission between the two of you as well. He's saying to you, I'm bringing peace, joy and love into my life. And that's you, because he's finding his way back to you. So he knows when he finds his way back to you, he's going to bring peace, joy and love into his life. So what's the angel message from you, from the angels? What's the guidance for you, the encouragement from your angels, for your cards? First one is flow. You've got to be more in the flow. The angels want you to purify your energy, and that will bring your energy back, okay? So you've got to cleanse yourself right now. So call on the angels to cleanse you. What else do you need to know? You've got the Hierophant again, okay? You're gaining a higher spiritual understanding right now. So focus on the relationship with yourself and God, and everything else will follow. That's why I've created the Adam the first man. Okay, because Adam's saying to you right now, you need to work on the connection with you. And then everything else will happen with your twin. I hope that helps, okay? Pooja, thank you for the donation. Can I get career guidance? Let's bring in this deck, okay? You like my little short wig? Okay, I'm blinging it up a bit today with my little short wig on. What's the message then? The message for you is shedding. The wood snake right now is still helping you to get rid of anything that doesn't serve you, so your wish can come true where you're in your star power. So what I'm feeling is, I feel right now you need to be brave enough really to let go of something so you can truly step into your star power and make your wishes come true. So star power can also be about doing something in the public eye, doing something online. Could be something like starting a YouTube channel or something like that. And you've got to release the fear around that. So the wood snake is helping you release the fear about being your own true power, okay? So your wish is being granted, but it may not come to you in the way you expected. Give any worries to heaven and don't worry, because it's just what you need. So the angels are saying you're starting to outgrow your work situation. You need to let higher goals or set higher goals and standards. You work well in healing and medicine, and that's star power. So you could be a healer, you could be a Reiki healer, you could be a crystal healer, you could be an angel healer, you know. It's about tapping into that. The angels say you need encouraging work that will let your talent shine. You are a natural actor and influencer. You attract fame and fortune. So what I'm feeling is, if you did your spiritual work online, you would attract everything you want to make your dreams come true. But you've got to let go of whatever you need to do that first, which could be fear, or it could be a job. So it's about taking action towards what you want. I hope that helps, okay? Hi Samantha, hi honey, thank you for being here. Won't let me send in the writing, just any message from Gabriel. So what does Gabriel want you to know? I love that though, that you've just used your milestone as well to say hi. I love that. So he's stressed and can't sleep right now, and he's finding strength in you. So I feel the more strong you are, the better it is for him right now, because he's worried, he's stressed, he's he's struggling to calm down at night, and that's keeping him awake. So your strength is helping him right now. So you may have been sending him love and light through the 5D, and that's been really good for him. Yeah, he said, I'm going to take action. I'm just planning the approach. So he's feeling a bit stressed about what to do next. And that's what he's planning. So he said, I am planning the approach. I am working out what to do. And you've got physical separation. That's why you're in physical separation, because he's working out how to approach you. There's a card getting my attention under the table. Hang on. Yeah, we got loyalty coming through. So, and this card obviously wasn't, I haven't shuffled this for you, but clearly I found it for you. I felt it on my foot there. So raise your standards. This is what you're doing. I feel you're setting your boundaries down, and that's bringing loyalty in from him, because he wants to take action towards you in that way. So the more you have high standards and set your boundaries, the more he's going to respect you and honour you and come to you the right way. I hope that helps, okay? Zainab, thank you for the donation. Messages from Gerard and his feelings towards me. So what does Gerard want you to know? He's ending a cycle in his life. So he's got to end something first to be available to be with you. And that's what he's currently thinking about. And he's wearing a mask in that situation. So he said, I hate wearing a mask, so I know I have to end this cycle. So this could be something he's working out within the next 7 to 10 weeks, okay? So he does want to be with you, but he can't be with you right now, because he's the divine masculine. He's going to step into his power. So it's part of his mission to end that cycle and take that mask off. So what else does he want you to know? He's saying, I sometimes want to surprise you at your home. So he does think about knocking on your door and surprising you at home and telling you how he feels, but then he holds himself back because of his situation. And he said, I didn't love myself. That's why he's in that situation in the first place, because he didn't love himself enough. So what else does he want you to know? He said, I'm learning right now. I'm learning that I'm enough for you, my divine feminine. So he's learning these lessons right now. So you've got to give him time to be able to come towards you. So he's overthinking, it's stressing him out, he's restless, he's tired, he's drained right now, but blessings are coming in. So the angels want you to focus on your blessings right now. This is a blessing in disguise. Between now and April, something big is shifting. But you've got to have patience with the process. I hope that helps, okay? Sonu, thank you for the donation. Which doctor is best for Sunita's mental health? Dr. Manoli or Dr. Preeti? And we got Dr. D or Dr. M. Does the problem vanish forever? Guidance for health? I'm confused. So first of all, if you put both doctors in your mind's eye in a room, who do you feel drawn to the most? Because that person will be the person your soul is guiding you to. Now, you can call on Archangel Raphael and Jesus to work as a team with you to bring the best treatments in. And then you'll be guided to that person. Okay, but what you got to understand is the treatment won't be what will clear the problem. Getting to the root of it will. So before I even go there with what doctors, I want to bring in a message from Raphael. What does Raphael want you to know? Okay, so Raphael's saying we've got, first of all, this could be to do with a decision. Now, obviously, you've got to make a decision which doctor you go to, and that could be causing you a problem. So we've got dental work coming up. So this may not be connected with dental work directly, like it may not be a dentist or it may not be to do with your mouth, but dental work is about a decision. So you've got to make the right decision for you, and you may need to get some rest to make that decision. So if you relax and get some rest, calm your energy down, perhaps try and have a little sleep or meditate, you're going to know what the right decision is. So Raphael is going to help you to make the right decision. So let me bring in a message from Raphael about the doctors. So first of all, connected with the first doctor, Dr. D. What can we know about Dr. D, please, Raphael? Message about Dr. D. Give me a block on my throat chakra. Could also be about the right doctor that's going to communicate right to you. What about the other doctor? Okay, so first doctor, Dr. D, we've got use your natural healing abilities. Okay, so Dr. D may be more of a natural healer, may bring in more natural healing than medicine. So for example, whatever the treatment is that Dr. D offers, I feel Dr. D is going to do it in a very natural way, or it's going to feel very natural. So I've got a good feeling around this doctor, okay? With Dr. N, we've got Jesus, the divine healer. Wow. So what I'm really connecting with is I feel that Jesus is actually guiding Dr. N. So I'm getting good things about both doctors. That may be why you're confused, because you may feel a good energy from both. But you've got to connect with what you want. Do you want something more natural? Or do you want Jesus to be there right with you? I mean, Jesus is there with you anyway, but I feel I'm getting good. I can't really give you a yes or a no about either, because they've both got qualities that you seek. If it was me going with these, I would obviously go with Jesus, but this is you. And if you're saying, I do not want medication natural. I do not want medication natural. I don't know what that means. I do not want medication. Do you mean you don't want medication? You want to go more with a natural healing? Then obviously option one. But that's what's coming through. Okay, Jesus is if you choose to go with Dr. Preeti, okay, then Jesus is going to be with that doctor anyway, because you're going to be calling on Jesus to be with that doctor, okay, or be with you. But I'm getting natural healing coming through from the other doctor. But really, you've got to do what feels right. So, ask the angels to guide you. You can't put what doctor you pick in the hands of a tarot reader. It's as simple as that. You've got to trust your intuition. But Jesus and Archangel Raphael will be with you regardless. I hope that helps, okay? Micah, thank you for the donation. What's the outcome if I message P and no contact? Well, they give me a block there. Okay. So what's the outcome if you message P? What's the outcome? Now, first of all, ask yourself this question. Who messaged last? Okay. Do you feel like P needs to contact you? You could be feeling urgent feeling right now to contact him because that person is being guided to contact you. So if you're the one constantly reaching out, you've got to pull your energy back, okay? And that will be your lesson to learn that. So what's the outcome if you message P? You've got, I mean, look at this. The angels are saying right now, you don't need to do anything because there's divine intervention happening. They give me fear. There's fear there, okay? So the angels are helping you whether you do reach out or you don't. Because again, this is your decision. You're going to learn either way. Okay, you're going to learn a lesson either way, whether you do or you don't. But what I'm feeling is that in the no contact, the angels are assisting right now. There's a reason why there's no contact. So it's like the angels are asking you to have faith in the no contact period instead of thinking you've got to break no contact. So what's the outcome if you message it? Well, he wants a new beginning with you, but he's wearing a mask. So even if he's happy to hear from you and you have perhaps an interaction, I don't feel it's ready yet or he's ready yet to give you what you want because he's wearing a mask. He does want that new beginning though. So I feel if you give him time, he's going to reach out anyway between now and April. So let me bring in the tarot. Okay, what's the outcome if you message P? Again, same card coming out we've just had. Same card. There's going to be communication anyway regarding whatever it is you want between now and April. There is communication coming in. So you could look at this and say, well, it will be a positive because this is a yes. Okay, if I was looking at this, I'd say this is a yes. It's something positive. It would bring something good in, but it wouldn't necessarily bring something good in straight away. And that may trigger your ego. But I feel that there's definitely going to be communication whether you do reach out or you don't between now and April. But understand that if you reach out and he doesn't reply straight away, or perhaps he's still wearing a mask or something doesn't move forward the way you want, is it going to trigger you? If the answer is yes, then wait. You've also got commitment coming in. You're going to have commitments eventually. Give me a big block here. So clearly you want to clear the air. And I feel he also wants to clear the air. But I'm getting it's up to you. You know, you'll learn the lesson either way. Okay, but you've got to be very clear with yourself and ask yourself, was I the last person to reach out? Am I always the one initiating things? Do I need to learn to trust him to come to me? Am I learning to have patience and faith right now? Am I feeling urgent right now because he is urgently wanting to contact me? Because something's going to happen anyway between now and April. Okay, so what else do you need to know? I am enough for my divine feminine. He's learning that lesson right now that he is enough. He may not feel good enough for you right now. So again, if you reach out, he may not be ready to give you what you perhaps want him to give you. What is the outcome if you reach out? Conflict. Look at that. Don't get involved in drama and overthinking. So I feel what's going to happen is if you message him, you're going to overthink and it's going to cause you conflict and drama. Because he may not reply straight away or it may not happen the way you want it to. So I feel, I mean, you may be feeling conflicted and overthinking now, but I feel it may be worse if you reach out. So I'm not saying don't do it. It's your choice. But I feel you'll learn a lesson either way. And regardless, there's going to be contact coming in anyway. I hope that helps, okay? Leanne, thank you for the donation. What are Marlon's true feelings about me? What is Marlon truly feeling about you? So first of all, he's saying to you, he wants to level up for you. So he feels like you challenging, that you make him a better person, that you make him want to be a better version of himself. But he needs your patience and light to do that, okay? So he wants to be what you want him to be or what you need him to be, but he feels like he can't be that person at this current moment. But that's what he's working on, especially moving into February. How he feels about you is he hates the silence. So he wants to communicate with you and he feels like you're the only one in his heart. And he intends to make you his priority in his life. But he has to be able to do that right by leveling up. Because if he comes to you right now, or if he's around you right now, he feels he can't be that version of himself. So this is why you're being guided to be patient, okay? So that's how he really feels about you. So what's your guidance in this situation? So your guidance is to know that everything you're experiencing right now is for the greater good. It's for lessons and growth. Your soul is expanding and you are evolving. So be proud of who you are. Be proud of your transformation and grateful for the lessons and the growth. Because you're done with him wearing this mask, okay? You are number one and you are ready to be treated as priority. If you can't do that yet, pull back. So obviously, if you're saying there's a third party, he wants to level up for you, which means releasing that third party. He feels he can't do it right now. So you've got to take yourself out of the equation while he's doing that. The angels say if he can't do that yet, pull back. Focus on you because you know you deserve to be treated as number one. Okay, so why is he struggling to leave that third party or deal with that? Because he needs to process what to do. He's been people pleasing. Keeping everyone else happy, not satisfying himself. And he's saying, I'm letting go of people pleasing, taking time out for me to go within, process and heal. So you've got to give him time. That's all. And stop trying to perhaps make it happen or move it forward or let him deal with it in his own way. And you focus on you. I hope that helps, okay? I am Sakonia, thank you for the donation. What is hardship feeling for me today? Any messages? What is hardship feeling for you today? He's saying to you, I know there's so much hope with you. Your light is my guide. So I feel you sending him love and light if you have been doing that, because I feel you have. Perhaps even if you aren't aware of it, he's been picking up on your energy. It's making him feel confident and strong. Okay, so he is feeling stronger and more confident because of you and the love that you have. And he knows there's hope in this connection. Now, the star is also about Aquarius season, so something could be shifting around that time. So he feels like you give him strength, you give him hope, you make his life better, lighter. And he is taking charge of his life right now. This card's getting, oh, it's gone back in. So he may be holding things back he wants to say, but he does want you to know that he is taking charge. What else? You really are the best thing that's ever happened to me. That's what he wants you to know. Okay, so he feels that way about you. He feels there's so much hope in the connection. So what's the angel guidance for you? The angel is saying to you, this is a passage to freedom. He's finding his freedom right now. Love this. You've got the eagle spirit. So you could be seeing eagles. That's a huge sign he's on his way to you. He's finding his freedom. So the angels want you to enjoy your freedom. You're being protected right now until it's the right time. You may be seeing rainbows or 444. So this is like the passage, the right of way to being together. But he may have to find his freedom first, which is also what he's working on. I hope that helps, okay? Jacinta says, I want to know, will P ever realise the supernatural spiritual nature of our connection as I experience it? He won't experience it the way you experience it, no, because they experience it their own way. But he does experience it the way he has to experience it in his own way. So it's about not trying to make him see it from your way, your perspective. He has to do it his way. So he said, I'm looking after myself, my body, my mind, and my soul. So the way he's connecting with you is that you make him want to be a better version of himself, okay? And he's finding balance in all areas of his life to do that. So this is how he's finding his way. Okay, so he's not going to see it the way you see it. Like my masculine doesn't see it the way I see it. Your masculine, anyone else's masculine don't see it the way you see it. They see it the way they need to for themselves. So don't try and, push him to see something from your perspective, because he has to do it in his own way. He knows how he feels about you, and he's going to tell you that when the time is right. So you've got to have faith in his awakening process, okay? He's saying to you, I've been astral projecting to you. So you're going to be feeling him all around you. He's saying, just know I'm obsessed with you and I really do miss you a lot. Okay? But he is coming to this awareness of who he is. And this card's moving on top of the deck. We got unicorn and purity. So he is being purified right now and healed. I hope that helps, okay? Victor says, may I have bucket hearts meow? Of course. So let's do some bucket hearts for Victor. Bucket messages. So messages coming through for you, Victor. You've got 1111. So you could be seeing that number, or your twin is. And you've got, they are in love with you. So if you're seeing 1111, that's your sign he's in love with you. That's how you're going to be shown that from the angels. And he says, get a reading with a tarot card. So they want me to pull you a tarot card. So I'm going to pull you a card from the Gilded, okay? What do you need to know? Straight out, you've got lessons are being learned right now. And you're learning the lesson of patience. So it's like the angels want you to know that what you're learning right now through this whole situation and in your life in general is the life lesson of patience. And that's also what your twin is teaching you. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, I'm at the top of the chat, guys. I'm going to answer a couple, then I'm going to go off. I'm going to be live again on Friday, okay? So we've got Dutch Angel says, hey, Liz and all lovely people. I wish you all lots of love and health. Thank you so much. Let's do you a card. What do you need to know? What do you need to know? So if anyone's got a question, now's the time to put it in the chat, okay? So the message for Dutch Angel, we've got enlightenment. So you're going through a big enlightenment process right now, and that's giving you more energy. And you may actually feel a bit tired while you're going through this process, but I definitely feel that enlightenment has given you energy, like you're feeling more excited about things. Things are moving forward. I hope that helps, okay? I want to pull a card for John. I've seen John in this chat a lot, so I don't know if you've got a question, John, but I'm going to pull you a card. You said, I'm getting tired and need rest. So what do you need to know? Card flying out for you. You've got refuge and wisdom. So you've got the owl spirit. So you're a very old, wise soul. You know, you're an old soul. I'm not saying you're old. I mean, you are a wise old soul. And the owl is coming to you to remind you that you're very wise and strong and powerful. So also take refuge in that. Okay, that you know what you're doing when you connect with your intuition. What else do you need to know? I'm just pulling cards for you. I don't know if there's anything specific you want me to do, you know, what you need to know. But the angels say if you look on the bright side of things, there's always happiness there. You've got the sun, so this is a positive energy around you. It's a yes as well. So if you've got a specific question in your mind, the answer to that question is yes, when you release fear or struggle around it. But the angels want you to continue to look on the bright side of things, and that will lead to happiness. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Cricket says, hi Liz, I feel double-minded between me and his choice that are at a past, not getting anything, he will clear the air. I miss love, knowing contact, don't know if there is still karmic. What do you need to know? What do you need to know about R? What do you need to know about R? R hates the silence between the two of you, okay? And he's making a big decision. Now, this could be about a karmic, it could be about his life, but he is currently in the process of making a decision. Feel you've just got to give him time. This is happening within the next 3 days, 3 weeks, okay? Let's bring you a card in from your angels. What do your angels want you to know? Your angel's saying you have the power over your thoughts, so you may be worrying too much, okay? So shift your focus to your blessings and breathe. That's your guidance. Angelic, thank you for the donation, for being here. I'll just say donation automatically. It's because I'm used to it. So Angelic, thank you for being here. You being here as a donation. I appreciate everyone, okay? Hi, Liz, any message for my twin today? Also message for my cousin for our family who passed away last year. So what's the message from your twin today? What's the message from your twin today? So your twin is saying to you he's about to do something suddenly because he's ready to talk. Wow. So he's stepping into his power right now. He's overcoming his ego. He's about to do something. They give me a block. So I feel if there's blocks in communication, he's going to clear the air. He's about to take action here. So he is going to do something. It's suddenly, it's going to be when you don't expect it. I haven't really got a timeline around this because it could be any time, any day. But he is feeling like he's ready to talk, and that's what he's going to do. He's going to reach out suddenly. So what's the guidance for you from your cousin who passed away last year? What does your cousin want to say to you? What does your cousin want to say? What's the clear message, please? And just connect with the energy around your cousin. Hang on a minute. There it is. Okay, so your cousin is saying, I'm just a thought away. So whenever you need them, they're right there by your side. Okay, I'm just a thought away. I'm always with you. You're not alone. And I feel healthy and happy. So your cousin is a lot more healthy now than they were when they were living. Okay, and they feel free. It's like a freedom energy. So your cousin is free to connect with you and be around you. Just a thought away. I want to bring in my other deck, okay, as well. Not being guided to read the meanings in that. What else? What does your cousin want you to know? I love this. Such a beautiful message. Be good to each other and be good to others and yourself. And it's like, when we're on the other side, that's what we are sending out, love and joy, and giving the same message really that Jesus gave. Your cousin is saying, I'm holding your hand right now. And you may have felt that energetically. There is nothing to forgive. So if you feel a bit guilty about something, I wish I'd said something, or maybe you're feeling like there's unfinished business, there's nothing to forgive. And I feel you need to pass that message on to someone in the family. There's nothing to forgive. In other words, everything is already forgiven. I hope that helps, okay? Anyone else in the chat wanting a message? Should we do a little collective message then? I'm going to bring the Grace book in again. Really beautiful. So I'm going to do a message. Before I do, I've got Liz coming in. Let me unblock my throat there. I feel that if anyone's dealing with a big block, there's going to be a big clearing of that block. You can call on Archangel Nathaniel. So before I do this, okay, let me do Liz's donation. Thank you for the donation, Liz girl. Any messages for guidance for this year? So what do you need to know for this year? What do you need to... Oh, flying out. Wow, 2 cards. Flew out. So the message coming out for you this year is purify yourself. Make sure you're consistently purifying your energy. So if you absorb anything toxic or harsh, whether it's from a person, environment, or situation, make sure you're asking the angels to cleanse you. So ask Archangel Michael to cleanse your energy and then to shield you, because you're being protected. So what you need to know, not only this year, but moving forward, is that you have angels protecting you. Now, obviously, you have your guardian angels with you. They're always there protecting you. But your journey is also protected. So if something isn't happening, or something is delayed, or there's a lesson around it, there's a reason why things are shifting, okay? Things are happening for a reason. So you're being purified. So I feel there's a big cleansing taking place in 2026. To move you to the energy you're truly meant to be in. What else do you need to know about this year? You've got, look at this, speed. Things are going to move forward lightning quick, okay? Spontaneous moves. This could be someone reaching out spontaneously. You're being offered something spontaneously. You wanting to move forward quickly. So there's going to be a lot of speed this year. You're going to feel like it's a very quick year as well. It goes by quick. I mean, I feel like this year's flying by already, don't you? So make sure you're making the most out of every day. Journal your thoughts down, write gratitude, enjoy each moment to the full, and don't take anything for granted. That's your guidance. I hope that helps, okay? Lisa's in the house. I would love a card, please. Do you a card, honey. What do you need to know? What's the message? And just so you know as well, I was thinking about you last night. I nearly emailed you, but I nearly WhatsApped you, but I didn't. Unless anything changes in my journey, you know what I mean. I booked last night. I was so excited. I want to see Moulin Rouge for my birthday. It's my 50th this year. And I went on to the website last night and my birthday dates were on. And, I booked 2 tickets. The seats where I told you I wanted us to sit. I got the exact seats. I only got 2 tickets. I thought, do you know what? I'm not going to buy for everyone. It's my own birthday. If people want to come, they can buy the tickets themselves. So I got 2 tickets. So if you're up for that, if you want to come and see Moulin Rouge with me on my birthday, then I've got an extra ticket there. Unless obviously things are different in my own journey. You never know. But the ticket's there. So I hope you can come with me, honey, if you want to. So this is a message for you right now. This is for Lisa. We got chaos going on, storm spirit. Now, didn't I do a reading yesterday about a storm? Okay, I think I did. Okay, so did you watch that reading yesterday about the storm? And I'm sure it was to do with karmic chaos. So I feel that if you watch the video that I did, or rewatch the video that I did yesterday about the storm, I think it was the masculine reading, I'm not sure. That's going to give you the guidance you need, okay? Because there's karmic chaos going on. Pretty sure it was in last night's Them Too reading. So there is chaos going on in their situation right now. What else? You've got to trust in God's plan right now and have faith. And there is always a reason. Remember, look, you've got the upheaval, the tower. That's, again, that chaos. So there's a reason right now why there's chaos in her life. and why there may be some upheaval in your life if you're going through that too. So obviously the lesson is to find faith in that chaos, but I feel you're being guided to have faith right now, because you can't miss out on this love. You're not going to miss out on what God has planned for you. What else do you need to know? You've got, look at this. She's starting to think about herself more. Her body, her mind, her soul, what she needs. She knows that you're what she needs. So she's starting to look beyond the illusion of her situation. Text message coming in. So I feel there's going to be a communication coming in. And even though you're in physical separation, there's going to be a message coming in. So I feel there's going to be a text coming soon. So I feel she could reach out very soon. Anything else you need to know? You've got, she's missing you. This is why she's going to reach out. She said, I didn't love myself. That's why I got into that situation in the first place. I am missing you, and I'm not intentionally ignoring you. So I feel she's going to text you. You're going to receive a communication. I hope that helps, okay? Priyanka, thank you for the donation. When can you see me meeting with Hitesh, and how will it be? Is there a timeline around you meeting up with Hitesh? Is there a timeline around you meeting up with Hitesh? Is there a timeline around you meeting up with Hitesh? Your intuition knows. The angels are saying you have to trust your intuition on this. You have to trust what you feel, because that's real. You're going to intuitively know when it's going to happen. So you're learning to surrender right now and trust your intuition, rather than me saying, right, you're going to meet in March or April. You've got to trust what your intuition is telling you. This is your lesson. You know, the angels are very crafty. They tell you what you need to know, not what you want to know. So saying you've got to trust the intuition right now. He is saying to me, in fact, well, whatever he's saying, what is your intuition telling you? Doesn't matter what he's saying, what is your intuition saying? Is your intuition feeling it in February? If not, you know the truth. So you're being guided to trust your intuition. And you've got the Emperor. It's whenever as well he feels like he's strong. So it's when he's in his Emperor power, I feel that's when you're going to know, you're going to feel that, okay? So how's it going to be? You've got, you're going to feel his burdens. He perhaps may even tell you what he's burdened by. He may, unravel his burdens with you. So I feel it's going to be it's not going to be like everything's light and beautiful. You're going to feel these burdens. You're going to feel stress coming from him. And that's because he's perhaps got to release something he's in. So that's why it needs to be the right time. Because if you meet up before it's the right time, you're going to feel all this burden. I feel that's perhaps what he wants to release before he comes to you. He wants to let go of all these burdens he's carrying around before he actually comes to you. Yeah, you will also have a heart-to-heart conversation and interaction about stability. So you will talk about the future and what it holds. And I feel this is happening between now and April. Could happen within the next 4 weeks, but I feel between now and April is a significant timeline. I hope that helps, okay? Lisa says yes, please. I think that's about Moulin Rouge. Okay, so let's do a message from the Grace book, okay? What do we all need to know right now? Everyone watching, what do we all need to know to end this reading? What do we all need to know, please, angel? I've got my eyes closed. I'm just feeling it. Here we go. You are all spiritual. This is what, in other words, you all have intuition. You all know your truth. It says no one is superior to anyone else. And that's so true. No person is more or less spiritual, because we are all spiritual beings. And we are all spiritual beings having a human experience. It's simply that some are more aware of this truth and live it more consciously. So, for example, you come for a reading from me because I'm doing this every day and I'm conscious of it. So you're just as aware as I am, but you're coming to me for the answer because I'm doing it, like this. And also because sometimes we get in our own way. That's why I don't read my own cards, because I just confuse myself. That's why if I want guidance, I go to a reader myself. Okay, because we get in our own head about things and our ego causes a problem. If someone acts as if they have everything figured out or tries to make you feel less than you are, trust that it's simply a cover-up for their own pain. And that's so true. Nobody's got it figured out. Otherwise, we wouldn't still be here on Earth. We come here to Earth to learn and grow. Okay, you may look at someone and think, whoa, that person's got it figured out. Okay, but they're still learning and growing. They're still going through struggles. So remember that you are just as strong as anyone else. So stay centered in your experience and know that you are always connected to divine love and wisdom, because you are divine love and you are divine wisdom. Isn't that powerful? So what that really means is you are strong. I hope that helps, okay? Lisa says, I'd really love to go. Well, there you go. I might just get another 2 tickets, just be on the safe side, you know. But I'm so excited about it. So it's going to be awesome. So it's my 50th birthday this year. So I'm spending it watching Moulin Rouge and a few nights in London. Amazing. I thought we could also go to Watkins and perhaps have a reading as well, or, you know, do something else. I want to do, I've just seen a message coming in. Where did it go? I've just seen a message. Where's it gone? Madeline, there you are. Jay's feelings for me. Jay's feelings for you. Jay's feelings for you. What are Jay's feelings for you? Jay, again, look at this. Your intuition is guiding you. You know really what they feel because you can feel and sense it. But their intuition is guiding them to you. So they feel different around you than they have around anyone else. So they're being intuitively guided to you. I'm compassionate as well as understanding and practicing gratitude daily. Now, what I feel here is, I feel this is a message for you right now. I feel what you need to do to understand more about what you are feeling or what your person is feeling is doing daily gratitude, you know, having compassion for yourself, being at peace with the process of the journey. Now, I know that isn't exactly telling you how he feels, but I feel you know intuitively how he does feel. He may have ties with someone he needs to release. He said, I'm severing ties with the karmic partner. Now, a karmic partner could be a lover. It could be a friend. It could be someone who he is dealing with who's karmic around him, like a family member. So it's like he needs to cut ties with someone first to be able to be all in with you. And that may also be what you intuitively feel. So he may be holding himself back until he's dealt with that. I hope that helps, okay? Super Doggy says, what's going on with interactions at work, please? What do you need to know about work? What's going on with interactions at work? What do you need to know with interactions at work? They're saying don't get involved in gossip. Working out what to do to make your dreams come true. Okay, so you may be reflecting on something right now that's going to bring in happiness. But I feel the message is don't get involved in anything that's perhaps dragging you down or putting you into pain. I don't know if there's someone around you that you see as a wish fulfillment at work. There could be someone around you that you are attracted to, or someone's attracted to you, and they could be thinking about that right now. Okay, they could be thinking about the way you make them feel. Okay, let me just get another card. What else do you need to know about work interactions? What else do you need to know? You've got purification. So this could also be about you not getting involved in things that feel toxic or stressful, purifying your energy. You know, taking yourself out of the equation if there's gossip or drama going on or something that feels weird or off to you. So purifying your energy, cleanse yourself when you're at work, cleanse yourself after work, and then you'll feel better. But I feel there could be someone around you who's interested in you, or you could be interested in them, but I'm getting like, or there could be some jealousy around you. So I feel what the message I've really got coming through, take the other bits that really resonate with you. I've got like a cleansing energy around you. You need to cleanse yourself of things that may be causing you an issue. I hope that helps, okay? Let's do a little pick a card, shall we? What do you need to know? Pick a card, 1, 2, or 3. Let me know in the comments whether you're picking 1, 2, or 3. Pick a card, please, angels, 1, 2, or 3. That's card 1. There's card 2. And that's card 3 and 4. We've got 4 cards, 1, 2, 3, or 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pick your card. Or you may want to pick 1, 2, 3, 4. Or you may want to pick more than one card, or maybe listen to all of them. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Card 1. Owl spirit, you are wise. You're learning right now, so you may see owls. So remember, the owl is nocturnal, so you may actually gain guidance at night, or you may be going through some dark times, or you learn in the dark times. And the owl can see things from all points of view. So it's about trying to see things from their point of view, whether it's your person or it's a family member or a situation at work. Try and see things from someone else's point of view with compassion, and then you'll gain the answers or the wisdom you need. Card 2, you've got energy, fire spirit. So you may be feeling a lot of heat between the two of you right now. Kundalini rising. So there's a lot of intimate energy between you. You want each other, you desire each other, and you're feeling on fire. You may be feeling more passionate, more compassionate. You may even be feeling more energized. So you may be feeling more excited about work or something you're doing. You may be feeling more creative. And you can channel that energy into your passions and goals and dreams. So I feel you've got more energy because you're feeling good, you're feeling desired, you're feeling sexy. So I'm feeling like Queen of Wands with this, remember who you are. Feel that fire within your belly and act on it, remember who you are. Card 3, you've got leadership, stag spirit. Now I love this because I feel your person is going to take the lead. If you've been waiting for them to message you or tell you how they feel or reach out, I feel they're going to do that because they're stepping into their leadership power. And this is also reminding you to take that step back. Put your leadership energy into other things you're doing, like your career or your finances or taking control of your own body or whatever it is, or having self-control. But let them take the lead. Let them make the next move or take the next action. And if you pick card 4, expansion, there's a lot of ascension taking place right now. You're growing spiritually. Something is moving forward or expanding or moving into place between now and June, July. June, July, August, September are going to be really powerful months in your connection or in your life. So something's expanding right now. You may see trees with fruit on. This is also about intentions, manifesting. What you're manifesting today, you're going to experience in a few months' time. So I feel that what you're focusing on right now, as long as you have that vision and keep that faith, it's going to manifest in your life. So there's going to be a great expansion coming in for you. So what you're wanting is on the way. Just have faith in the timing. I hope that helps, okay? And I'll also do a little pick pile about what your person is feeling. Actually, I'll tell you what I'll do. And I've started doing this in some of the readings later this week. I'm going to go through each sign, okay? Now, I have been confusing myself with this, so I've got my signs here. Okay, so if your person is an Aries, what do they want you to know? If your person is an Aries, what do they want you to know? I've thought about you spending time with my family and me. Okay, so they've had perhaps a vision, a dream, a fantasy about spending time together. Okay, so they want you to spend time with their family, and they want to spend time with your family, but they want to include you in their life, okay? If your person is a Taurus, what do they want you to know? I've been subliminal with how I feel about you. So I feel they're talking to you through messages, signs, music, and they may also be trying to get your attention in some way, but not directly. That's what's going on with them. If your person is a Gemini, straight out they're saying, I'm always being reminded of you. I just don't know how to express my love to you. I just don't know how to tell you, so I keep it inside, and I was in denial. So they may have been in denial about their true feelings, but they can't hide from it because they're being reminded of you everywhere. Was that Gemini? So I'm getting mixed up already. Was that Gemini then? Have I just done Gemini? Let me know, mods. Because I get so into what I'm doing, I just forget. Was that Taurus or Gemini? Have I just done Gemini? Well, I don't know. What did I do? Who did I do then? Victor? Did I do Gemini? Was that okay? So I've done Gemini. Have I done Gemini then? Or do I need to do Gemini? See, this is what I mean. I forget. I was doing this. I've done Libra twice in the readings I've got coming up. Was that Gemini then I've just done? Can you let me know? So you just say yes. Have I just done? Was that message for Gemini that I've just done? I'll just go on to Cancer. Yeah, it was. Okay. See, I've lost the plot already. Okay. If your person is a Cancer, what do they want to say? Okay. Sorry if I act like a crazy person, but I just get so into what I'm doing. So if your person is a Cancer, what do they want you to know? I feel they're holding something back from you. They're saying, I have a gift for you. Okay. They're saying, I'm so attracted to you, you don't know what you do to me. So they are so attracted to you. There's so much chemistry between you, it drives them crazy. Okay, and they can't hold back. They're saying, I've been expanding my spiritual knowledge. So they've been becoming wiser and stronger. And I feel like that's a gift. So I feel when they come towards you, it's going to feel like a gift. But I feel they want to give you a gift. And they're saying, I've thought about having a family with you. Okay, but I feel they're holding something back. If your person is a Leo, what's the message? If your person is a Leo, they're saying, I have an offer for you. I miss being intimate with you. So I feel they're missing being intimate with you, like physically intimate with you, communicating with you. So they're going to offer something to you. So this could be a communication coming in. If your person is a Virgo, they're saying, just wait on me, don't give up on me. So I feel they're going to do something. You need to be a bit more patient. I hope that helps. Don't give up. They don't want you to give up. If your person is a Libra, what do they want you to know? They're saying, I regret walking away from you. So they are thinking about this right now. They're regretting walking away and they're wanting to come back, okay? If your person is a Scorpio, what do they want you to know? They're saying, I'm not hiding the connection for the wrong reason. So there could be some chaos and drama that you're being protected from. They want to bring the connection out in the open. They do love you, but I feel they may be hiding it because they've got to make a change first or speak their truth or do something. So there could be a karmic situation here. Sagittarius, if your person is a Sagittarius, what do they want you to know? They're saying to you, I've been sending you messages in the 5D. So you will have received a message through a reading or a song or a dream or a sign in some way. If your person is Capricorn, what do they want to say? I've been doing spell work on you. So I'm not feeling like doing voodoo on you or black magic. I feel they're manifesting this. So I feel they're definitely trying to manifest a communication from you, or they're trying to manifest something in. Okay? If your person is an Aquarius, what do they want you to know? I'm situating the karmic situation. So whatever it is in their life they need to release, heal, or deal with, they are dealing with that now, okay? And if your person is a Pisces, what do they want you to know? They're saying, I want to reconcile with you. I've been feeling your presence around me, and you will have been feeling them all around you because they want to reconcile with you. So if you've been feeling their energy, don't worry, don't panic and reach out. They're going to communicate. I hope that helps, okay? And let me know in the comments if you enjoyed that, because that's what I'm doing. I'm starting to do that at the end of the DM readings. That's what I've started doing at the end of all the readings I'm doing. So if you like that, let me know in the chat and then I'll continue doing that, okay? Do you like that? Do you like me doing that? Let me know. Did you enjoy that, guys? Splendid. Victor says splendid. Okay, I think that means you enjoyed that, okay? Esther Aruba says, my DM's current feelings and action. You liked it, Aruba, that's beautiful. Oh, Donna liked it as well, that's good. So Aruba says, DM's current feelings and next action. They will choose you. That's their next action. That means they're going to make a decision to put themselves first and choose themselves, which leads to you. So they will choose you. This is coming in between now and July. What's the next action? What's the next action? Going within, finding their true divine masculine power to be able to choose you. But remember, it's not about choosing you. It's about choosing themselves that leads to you. I hope that helps, okay? So I'm glad that everyone enjoyed that then. That's good. Let's do a message for Brittany. Says, good morning, everyone. Is this an all-sign reading? No. So let me bring you a message in from your person. Brittany, what do you need to know? They love everything about you. Okay, that's what you need to know. Your twin flame loves everything about you. The person you are, the way you look, your heart, your soul, everything. They love everything about you. They just hate wearing the mask. And I feel the mask is connected with social media, the job, the things they're doing. But they love everything about you. And they love you because you see beyond the illusion as well. What else do you need to know? I'm transforming and going through positive changes in my life. So your twin is definitely going through a big healing process right now. What else? What else do you need to know? I've been subliminal with how I feel about you. So this is definitely about you receiving messages through the things that your twin is posting and doing without you knowing it's directly for you. So it's for you without it being directly for you, if that makes sense. It could even be connected with music. And they've been astrally projecting to you. So clearly coming to you in dreams and visions and feelings. I hope that helps, okay? I can see Nia in the chat. Do you have a question? Let's pull you a card. This is for Nia. What do we need to know for Nia right now? Gone back in, like clear card. What do we need to know for Nia? Yes, Crystal, I'm still answering questions. Just pop it in the chat for me. Wisdom. So you're very wise and strong and, you're gaining a lot of insight right now. You've also got the truth coming out. I love this. You've got owls and ravens and you've got the fire spirit. So you've got the energy coming in. So energy is coming to you through what you've learned, truth. You know, you're a strong person, you're very truthful. So I feel you could see ravens and owls. I feel that they are around you right now. Why are they around you though? We know, obviously, it's bringing strength in. But you've got looking on the bright side. So no matter what's going on, you can look on the bright side. So I feel the owl is helping you to see through the illusion or the struggle or whatever you've got going on and recognize there is a lesson in there. And the raven is reminding you to choose happiness. Happiness is always an inside job. I hope that helps, okay? Crystal, let's do you a message from your person. I've thought about surprising you with a date, okay? And that could be a date to do something. So I'm feeling that's like a date to do something, not necessarily like, oh, a date as in let's do something. Like let's go to a movie. I'm not feeling that. It's more like on this date, let's meet up. I'm feeling that, okay? That's what Daniel wants you to know. He wants to surprise you with a date. He's just got a lot on his plate right now. So he wants to meet up with you or surprise you with some kind of date, but he's got a lot going on. And that could be holding him back. So I feel once he's cleared up what's on his plate, which is could be work-related finances, he's going to be asking to meet up or do something. And he said, I'm letting go of people pleasing. So that may be his big lesson, you know. He's perhaps keeping everyone else happy and he's not really making himself happy. And that's what's going to change. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, guys, I'm going off. I'm going to be back on Friday, on Fabulous Friday. So I'm sending you all so much love. Thank you for being here. If you haven't already, give me a thumbs up. It really does help. Thank you to everyone who donated. I'm sending you lots of love. If you would like a personal with me, you can reach out to me at guidedbyangelsreadings@gmail.com. And just to let members know, I have still got the members offer on this today as well. Okay, that goes off in the morning. So if you want to get involved in that, you can just check out the community post. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you soon.